Let's see.
Surprise! Surprise!
Happy evening.
Happy evening. No, I don't want light.
No light?
It's cozy in the dark.
It's cozy in the dark.
How many people
Take
are
my
here?
hat off.
Yeah, I have it. It's getting a
cozy
little warm
in the dark,
here.
folks.
Is anyone here?
Let's
see if we're on.
Let's see if Danette and Anthony are on.
Hey everyone! Happy first
Hey.
snowstorm of the year for us. Looks a little pretty outside. Hi Sharon L. I think we're
Sharon L, how you
just
doing?
gonna go for a little drive. We're in our car, and we just want to see a little snow. If you guys want to see, come on,
George.
and watch us.
What's up, George?
I don't see George. Hi,
Yeah,
Georgie.
because the prism
How
is
are
a
you,
little laggy
George?
behind.
Sharon, George. Okay.
How's it going, folks?
How's
Dave
everybody?
Jeffries in the house.
Hi,
We got
Dave. I
Ronnie
hope you're
C
safe
showing
where
up.
you are. Hi, Ronnie.
How you doing, Ronnie? Everyone stay nice, safe, and warm.
We're just gonna go for a little ride.
Out in the car.
Hi,
We're gonna go for a little
Marilyn.
ride.
Let me tell you
Marilyn
something.
Perlman in
Marilyn,
the house. This
Carol.
is a surprise to see you.
This is a surprise to see us
Jeremy,
too.
hello.
Hi, Jeremy. We did not know we were going to go live. It just started snowing. We're on our way home from dinner. Went out to dinner, and we were like, "Well, the car thing is here. We don't have our equipment with us or anything." We're just like,
It's
let's
just
just
a
go for
car.
a little ride and say hello to everyone.
Paula says, well, how are
Hi,
you
Beach
doing?
Bum.
We are
Hi,
doing
Holla.
well, Holla. Beach Bum in the house. The
Yeah,
New
it just
Yorkers
started
are out
snowing.
And about the city.
So
That
we're
is
going to take
correct.
a little
We're
drive.
around.
You want to? Hi, Emily. Do you
Gonna
want
go
to
for a
turn it
little
around?
trip.
We'll go now.
Yeah. You know what? I'm going to twirl you guys around.
All right. I can't see the chat. Oh. It's
I'm gonna try
snowing,
and
and look
see
how
you
pretty it
guys.
is.
There we
4,000.
go.
Okay.
4,000
So look how
on-
pretty it is, guys. I'm pulling out. This
We
is
got a
not
little
where we
snow.
live. We just stopped aside because we
It's
thought it
snow.
looked pretty. And we wanted to show you. I wish that you didn't see the windshield wipers, but here's some neighborhood that has a couple of lights still here on. And we're just saying hello, have a little talk.
Have a little talk.
Who's
have
that?
a little
Oh,
get
hi,
along.
Felipe G.
Felipe G. How
Hi,
you doing?
Damon. Hi,
we got
Sal.
Damon Dunn, Sal Muscles
Oh,
in the
we're
house.
kids.
Hey, I'm glad we're kids. It's better than the alternative.
All right. So I like that it's it's sticking to the road now, so you can really get to see the sun.
Timothy
the
Chambers
sun.
says,
I mean the snow.
how are we all doing on Martin
Hi,
Luther King
Timothy.
Day?
Yes.
You're doing well.
Happy Martin Luther
Happy
King
Martin Luther
Jr.
King
Day,
Jr.
everyone.
Day. How's it going? We got Marilyn Perlman says it's very pretty. George is doing his greetings. Damon, how's it going? Actually, looks pretty good, the picture. No?
Yeah, let me
Right?
see if it's a little. That's better, I think. I don't know.
Right?
I don't really know where to go. Should we just drive around?
I'm just gonna go for a little ride, guys.
Okay.
Patricia Johnson in the house. We got a Irma Westbrook.
Hi, Irma. Hi, Patricia.
Westerback showing.
So we're in
showing
Queens, of
in the
course,
house.
if you didn't know.
It's almost 5 in the morning in Finland.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
Hi,
We got
RG.
Patrick NY. How
Hi,
you
Patrick.
doing, Patrick? And Maria
Hi,
G.
Maria. Who said it was
RG
5 in
the
Finland?
house. It's Irma. Irma's
Oh,
in
okay,
Finland.
okay. I didn't know who said it.
April, Matt Tasevic.
Hi,
How you doing, April?
How are
What a
you?
lovely surprise, she says.
Yeah, it surprised us too.
Patricia Johnson. Yes, it was a surprise to us too. We were just driving around. We were actually driving home.
Yes, from dinner. We
And
went
then
out to the
decided,
diner.
like,
Let's go live.
You want to just
Well, where are you going,
do
mister?
something? What is this guy doing? Timothy Chambers says, back to work today. Dave is in charge of having the belly devices for Anthony's weekend birthday bash. Thanks. Is it buffering a little bit? Or we have...
I'll fix it. It's up to 15.
Irma said it was buffering.
Oh, yeah. How are you?
Cleo, how you doing?
We're supposed to get 1 to 3 inches.
Buffering said LV.
Ew.
Yeah, we gotta...
Oh, it's that
Oh, is it
neighborhood
back?
again. Do you remember? Is it back
Is it
still? Is it
Actually, I
still
see it frozen. Now it's back.
All right. We passed some of the...
Actually, I realized I could just look at my phone.
Yeah,
to
you
see.
have it right there. Hi, Elle. How are you?
Yeah, it was a little frosty. It was freezing a little bit. Depends on where we are, I guess.
No, I
But
remember
should be
now.
back
We've
now.
passed these places before.
Past these particular places we're passing, there's parts of the town that are a little bit buffery.
So talk about
Got
something,
CAK
Nancy.
in the house.
Hi,
How you
Carol.
doing, Carol?
I know, like, we're saying hello, like we're going to be on a while, but we're really not. This is going to be short.
It's a shorty. We figured we might
Yeah,
as well.
so I just wanted to
We're,
show the
still, like,
snow
feeling
and-
like driving around a little bit. They got the salt down, as you can
Yeah,
see.
over here, this is salt.
They're doing this salt situation. Do you want to... Any place you want to go? What do you think?
I just drive around the neighborhood. You want to go by St. John's? I don't know.
Yeah, let's go by St. John's. In the neighborhood.
I don't know if there's anything there, but-
too.
What does Emily say?
Irma Westerback. Elle says to Irma, I know, really, I love the Munchkin emoji.
Oh, I'm so
Everybody's
glad.
loving the Munchkin, I've noticed. You guys have been liking the Munchkin. Is the Munchkin a good addition to the emoji family?
I'm good. I'm tired and don't want to go to work tomorrow. I had to work today, sadly. Yeah, me too.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
Danette sadly had to work today.
I don't want to work the rest
Let me
of the
tell
week
you,
either.
Danette was working sadly.
I guess
I
you
was
could
there
say
with
that.
her. Melanie Martin, how you doing, Melanie? What's up?
Hi, Melanie.
We love the munchies. They got the
Hi,
munchies
Sonia
in the
Morales.
chat.
How are
They're
you?
putting some munchies in there. Sonia Morales,
I
how
know,
you doing?
it's so cold, Sonia. It is so cold. It's like freezing.
It's freaking cold
And actually,
out,
you know what?
Napoleon.
Right now I'm working from home. And
Cool guy.
it's like
How you
as if,
doing?
hi Ricardo, it's like as if there's no heat on. We live in an apartment and it's always hot in there. Hi Leela. It's always warm. We're always melting. I wear shorts in the
very
house because I'm
melty
so
in the house,
warm.
generally.
And today it was cold. It's like they didn't have the heat on enough. Right,
Yes.
Anthony? It was so cold.
And that happens. You know what happens is that, like, this is like a holiday. So sometimes the heat begins to, like, go down. And then on a holiday, there's nobody down there to, like, turn it back up again.
Yeah, even Munchkin was cold. She went into her little cocoon. She only goes in there when she's cold.
She has a bed that's shaped
What did
like a
Hala
mouse's
say?
head.
And I think Irma's saying something. Like a mouse's head. Yeah,
Yeah,
they're saying
it's like
it.
a mouse's head. Hala said you need to do some donuts with the car in an empty parking lot.
No.
Are you going to eat somewhere? No, we already
No, we
had
just
dinner.
came from dinner.
If we stop for something, it would be something like a hot cocoa.
Hi,
or something,
Virginia.
Maybe. But I'm not sure. We got to see. We got Virginia in the house. Hey, you doing, Virginia?
You want some cocoa?
I'm not sure. It was -4 degrees today, but now it's 1 degree, says Elle.
Oh my
Elle,
gosh.
you're in real cold country. That
Oh my God, negative. Anything in the negative.
You can
yeah.
tell it's cold because I actually broke out my heavy coat.
Hi,
This
Jackie.
is the
How are
coat
you?
coat. Hey, Jackie M, how's it going?
Munchkin has her own fur coat. Yeah.
We had 2 blizzards back to back, and there's still people without power until tomorrow.
Oh, that's
says
sad.
Elle. Oh, that is sad. We
Hi,
hate hearing
Tammy.
that.
Is that Tammy?
Tammy G.
Tommy?
Tommy G.
Tommy.
rather.
Hi, Tommy.
Not Tammy.
We're in
Tommy.
Queens. Actually, we're right now, we're on Union Turnpike. We're right across the street from St. John's University.
St. John's. Off to the right, on the right-hand side, you could just make out probably in the distance St. John's.
Can you blow bubbles in cold weather, or would they freeze?
I
don't know. Maybe we should
about
find
that.
out.
Maybe
Actually,
we
right
should
here
find out.
on the right-hand side, right to the right, that parking lot that you're looking at right now. That's where
That
was
is
where
St.
the
John.
that's
where
where
that
we had the
there was a festival.
the festival
there
in
that
the
we
summer.
went to.
Do you remember
in
that?
In the summer, we went to a festival, and then like we continued things, and we went to like another bunch of places afterwards.
Right, and it was right there. Was the last day
Right
in
over
St.
there.
John's.
It was the last day of the St. John's festival. That's where they had that
Oh my
ride
God.
where everybody was going all the way, being flung up into the air and turned upside down
That's right.
and twisted.
Too scary.
Not in the Nets
So,
ballpark.
maybe,
I think it would be fun if you guys get some ice cream and blow some bubbles in a remote location, says Hala.
Ice cream. It's too cold.
Remote location.
Look, if you look right there, you see it says St. John's University. There's the entrance.
Yes, passing St. John's. Who we have? Hello, Owen Meyer in the house. How
Hi,
you doing,
Owen?
Owen?
How are you?
The big O in the house.
And so now we're
joining
going to
us.
go around
Happy
St.
to see
John's,
you.
still to the right. This is the whole. I don't know. I'm just driving around. I don't
Then
know
that's
where to
just
go.
taking a tour. We're just going for a tour.
I just wanted to say hello to you guys and let you
And
know
say
that
hi.
we had such a great time getting pizza the other day. That was
Yeah,
fun,
we did.
right?
We
Ann?
had a great time getting pizza. We've got Dave from Bangor, Maine. How you doing, Dave?
Hi, Dave.
Dave in Bangor, and we have Tokyo Paul in the house.
Hi, Tokyo.
Hey,
How you
Tokyo Paul,
doing?
American, how you doing there,
What time
Paul?
is it there?
What time is it in Tokyo right now?
There's people that still, believe it or not, still have Christmas lights on.
They do. There's some people that are
Not
going to have it
many,
up
but some.
some of folks are going to have these things up all year.
In Queens, it's big. It's big to have homes that still have the lights for some reason. Did he say what time it is there?
He did not say yet. I will let you know if I spot that.
Hi, Karina. Anthony. Is that Karina? She's saying
Karina.
no. Maybe not. I'm sorry. That's me. I'm reading it. I'm
very,
reading it on the phone.
Then that's reading it on
but
the
I
phone
can't
that's
see without my-
broadcasting. She
It's
can't
Irma.
see that
That's
well.
what it is. Which I already
Irma.
said hello to Irma. All right, let's make a right here. Make a right here, and let's see.
You know what here's what Elle says. You know what I was craving? Some pizza so bad after you guys
Oh my
had that
God.
pizza. I had ordered Papa John's in the middle of a blizzard.
Hi, Armist. How are you? Papa
Thomas
John's.
Beats.
I haven't had Papa John's
I
in
haven't had Papa
100
John's in a long
years.
time. Yeah.
But you know what I'm craving? That meatball hero that I still didn't get. That Margaritas has. We got to go and get a meatball sub. If not there,
Oh
someone
yeah,
else.
Danette is still hoping for the meatball heroes sometime in the future, in the near future.
Parmesan, of course. See, so now we're
Parmesan.
going all the way around.
Never leave out the cheese.
No, we're going around St. John's. We're going around the entire perimeter. It's on the right of us.
Here's an
so.
interesting one from Carol, C-A-K, who says, technically you can keep your Christmas lights up until Candlemas, which is February
when's that?
2nd.
Oh, really?
So, like, if you really want to be bold, you could wait all the way till Candlemas.
Cleo wants pizza now.
He'll want some pizza right now.
Like, really, when is there ever not a mood of pizza?
When is there a time where you
usually
go, like,
I shouldn't say
you know,
that because I'm not
I
always.
don't want it. I'm not interested
I'm not
in
always,
pizza.
but Anthony's always in the mood.
I'm always in the mood for
Oh, there's
pizza.
some decoration. Let's go see what that.
So
it's a
will you
dead
spend
end
some
again.
extra time with your grands? Oh, that's Hala speaking to HC. Sometimes, yeah, HC is right about that heart. It does occasionally get in the way. You don't know what anyone's talking about.
Well, do you want to undo it, Anthony? Did you say you wanted to do that one day?
Yeah,
undo the
you know
heart?
what it is?
We're
The
slow.
heart,
We
you
want to
have
do
get
this.
rid
We
of
want to
the
do
heart.
that.
The
We don't do
heart
it
is a
yet.
thing you can only
Is it the
eliminate
person?
from what's called the YouTube control
Hi, Penny.
room,
How are
guys.
you? Good evening.
Give you a little YouTube guide thing.
What
Penny
does that
Props.
mean, what you
Good
just
evening.
said?
How you doing?
What does that mean? What you just said? Say that again.
They give you a little YouTube information.
I don't even know what you just said.
The heart is reactions. Reactions can only be taken away from the control room.
Oh.
So the control room isn't available on anyone's phone. You have to have like a desktop of some sort
Okay.
that you can get into. CAK says the Queen used to wait until February 6th, which was the anniversary of her father's passing.
Oh.
He's got all the
Hey, you
information.
know what? Now that you're
Nestor
telling me.
Pedro Fernandez, welcome.
Hi,
he says
MM.
hello from Argentina.
Oh,
It's summer here in
wonderful.
South America.
Oh, I love
Yeah,
it.
hot
Hi,
weather.
Brady.
I heard. How you doing, Rady?
I see George
Joe
saying
Maliga
Joe.
in the
Hi,
house.
Joe.
Ask Danette what she might have planned for your Christmas tree.
I don't know, and I was
We do
just
not
gonna say
know.
we still have it up. Munchkin's is loving it. She's just under it. It's on the floor. I put it on the
Munchkin
floor.
loves the Christmas tree. Munchkin is like laying under
I
it.
don't know what to do with it. It just looks too Christmassy, to tell you the truth. Look at this tree right here. Do you see it right here on the left? They cut all the branches. That looks weird in Queens. Do you see it right here on the left, Aunt?
On the left? Oh,
Yeah, right here. They cut all the branches up to the top.
Oh, yeah, I
Probably
see
because
it.
that's so big that would have. They had to do that without cutting down the tree, because it would hit the house. You see what I mean? That looks weird.
Joe Maliga in the house. I think I
Hi,
said
Joe.
hello to Joe.
And Carol,
Joe, how you
you're-
doing? And Steph is in the house.
Hi,
by the
Steph.
way. Just so you know, Steph sells stuff
Hi,
by the
Steffi. How
seashore.
nice to see you.
Good to see you,
again.
Steph.
I want to say, Carol, your little puppy and your little kitten over there is adorable.
We love the
love
dog and cat.
So adorable.
Carol's pictures, guys.
I love the
you like
outside.
Carol's pictures?
I love the dog is adorable. And what is the name? Rigby is the cat, right? I forgot.
Jen
I'm
Goodwin.
so sorry.
How you doing, Jen?
What is the names? Rigby
and the doggy's name is Tucker.
Tucker, that's right. Tucker is adorable, and Rigby is like, that's like the picture. The picture there is perfect. I forgot. I just came back to the same spot that didn't have a good signal.
Mairead
Why did I do
says,
that?
Danette and Anthony come to Mineola. They have to cut trees.
Mineola?
Over in Mineola.
Oh. Is it still okay, the
DNA?
signal?
Wow, I love this. Snow in New York. Hey,
Hi,
how you
Lisa.
doing, Lisa?
How are you?
And we have Leela in the house. How you doing,
Yes.
Leela? And Jen Goodwin says hello to us. And
Hi,
to
Jen.
Steph.
How are you? Yeah, I don't know
I
what
say
to do
hello
with the
to
tree.
a cramp in my hand. Why do I have a cramp in my hand?
So we're going to go live.
Old age, guys.
Yeah,
Old
it
age.
sucks. Listen, speaking of old age, we're going to go live on Sunday for Anthony's birthday. Anthony, tell them now what time so we know.
Good night. Trinity D World says good night, everyone.
Good night.
All right, good night.
Lights guy, put your...
Watching from Trinidad.
Hey, fun fact, I have
I
relatives.
believe the good night was simply wishing us a good night.
Evening. Good
like as
yes.
in a good evening.
Well,
that
welcome
was
in.
That was that one. So welcome.
Welcome, welcome. This is Danette and Anthony, and
We are
if you
Danette
never
and Anthony.
heard of us before.
And the rest of the crew
And
in
the
the
rest
house
is our genius
is our
family.
genius family of chatters. It's always great to have new folks join us. Everyone is very friendly in here. Where are you guys going tonight? Brady asks. Well, we're just
Nowhere,
like kind of
really.
tooling around. We're just exploring. Why are you people watching them? They are all well. Who might you be? How about we hide you?
They don't realize that it's funny. Hey, it's
So long,
it's
goofball.
like goofball. It's like an old television or an old channel radio. You don't like it, turn it off.
We have plenty of moderators.
There's plenty of
We
other
have
channels
Anthony,
out there.
who is also very
Hi,
quick
Blue
on the
Star.
draw.
You know, like there is a choice. You don't have to be here, but that's right. You've got nothing else to do. So
long.
now you're gonna pick on someone else. That was funny. Yeah. What was I
like
going to
to
say?
say hello, so
What
long.
time do you want to be
Anyway,
live
got
on
major
your
minis.
birthday? Anthony's going to be 60 years old.
60 years old,
he
and I
said-
can kick and stretch. Or,
Yeah.
well, maybe if I do any of that, I might have to go to the hospital, but whatever.
But what time do you want to be
Blue
live
Star, how you
on
doing,
Sunday?
Julie?
3 o'clock or 4 o'clock? What did you say?
Jack,
so if you
Major
want to,
Minis in the
hi
house.
Jack. So if
How
anybody
do?
here wants to tune in on Sunday,
I think
January
we're going to be
21st.
on Sunday, on my birthday. I think it's going to be
Oh, I know where
around
we
3
could go.
o'clock.
Let's go to Flushing.
All right,
I
let's
don't
go.
think we've ever been to Flushing on a live stream before. We're so close.
I'm not sure. We probably.
Ahead. Anthony always says that all the time. I was watching. Oh,
Trini says,
I
I
can't
wish I
see.
could
Hi,
come
Melanie.
experience the snow. I always wanted to make a snowman. Something which I
Hi,
don't.
Patricia
I
Cruz.
imagine that opportunity is not very forthcoming in Trinidad. Now, some of us would like to be in Trinidad where we wouldn't have to make a snowman.
congratulations, Anthony, for making it to the milestone. Something like that, I think Leela said.
Something
Or maybe it was
myself.
you.
I did something. Sorry.
Oh, wait, it's only on 4:33. Hold on. It went down to 5:55. Is it okay now? It's on 5,000 now, 3,000. Do you see it on your phone?
I did not see it on the phone. I have to
Just refresh. On
my
your
thing
phone.
is to refreshing.
Oh. All right, I see them. It's 4,000. Let's see. Carol.
Are we still with you guys?
Hi,
Yeah, we
Jan.
are.
How are you?
We're back on. We have
It's
which
never
Jan?
too late
Jan
for
Goodwin?
pizza. I like snow, but only for a couple of days. Yeah, I hate to be like snowed in. Now, by the way, this is a little. Oh, let this on a little bit because you guys can't see.
Not hungry. We had the full.
So to
we
the left
already
of us,
ate dinner.
right here to the left, what you're seeing there is the other college. That's Queens College. So
yeah,
to our
that's
left
right.
is Queens College. There's a snowplow in there. And Joe Maliga says you're here. I think that's what he said.
That's right.
I'm not really able to read it, but
No, it's all right. You're doing okay,
yeah.
babes.
You know what it is? I like snow because it cleans the streets and it's beautiful. And I love, like, I used to love when we had the dogs. When I had the dogs and we would take them out in the snow, they would get so excited. And you'd see their, like, little paws and them falling into the snow. And they'd, like, gallop and run. And they used to have so much fun, our dogs. I had a West Highland and a German Shepherd. And I loved bringing them out into the yard with the snow. And you just love to even walk in the snow when it's fresh, the fresh white snow. But what I don't like, personally, is being stuck in the house. I have to get out. I'm like my parents. I was brought up that way. We always like to get out. Like, that's why we went out to dinner, because we could have eaten at home, but I need to get out. I need to break out.
We've got
that's just the way I am. Hi, Emily.
Donovan Dunbar in the house. He's watching from Kingston, Jamaica.
Oh, wow. Hi, Donovan.
Welcome to the family. Welcome to the house. We're driving around, going for a little ride in Queens.
Melanie's saying that her mom has almost 2 feet. Yeah, Sheila and Dwayne are in Western New York.
They're in Western
Buffalo
New York,
area.
around the Buffalo area, just like Carol.
Yeah, we were talking about the Bills, how they were canceled yesterday and played today. I mean, if anybody ever saw, I don't know football that well, but I did see the stadium, and volunteers were trying to clear the stadium because they played today, and it was still bad.
Yeah, they didn't play today. It was still pretty
and they're supposed
bad.
To get
I
more.
saw some photos.
Yeah.
I didn't see the game. I wasn't paying attention. I was like, Jeanette was working, and I was.
Thank you, George, for
some
dropping Dave Jeffries
around the house myself. And we let's see. Yes, thank you, Dave Jeffrey. Of course, is also in the Niagara Falls area, which
we ate
coming
at the
across
diner.
some snow there.
Oh yeah, Niagara Falls too. Yeah.
Oh, where did we eat tonight? Yeah, we ate at the diner. We ate
this
at
is
our,
pretty steady. It's
our
light.
Local go-to.
Do you see how light it is when you're in the main street that people see? There's a lot of cars passing, but in the what is it called? The tertiary
roads.
Tertiary roads is
roads.
It's sticking, so it doesn't look as it looks more white. Now down
Workers
to the
were out
right.
all night shoveling out the stadium, says Melanie.
Yes,
Bills fans came together to get
they
it
won.
cleared out.
Oh, that's good. I'm sure Sheila
will be happy. HC says they got 12 inches.
Joseph needs a blanket in the trunk.
Joseph needs a blanket in the trunk.
So we're on Booth Memorial Street right here. This is the cross street in front of us. If I were to make a right now and go down about a quarter of a mile, make a left, that's where that track was. Remember the track?
Oh yeah, the velodrome.
The velodrome.
Daryl Janik, how you doing? Good
Hi,
evening
Daryl.
from Chicago, Illinois, and it's 0 degrees here in Chicago.
Oh my God!
Man, there is some cold weather all over the place.
Speaking of Chicago, I would love to go visit Chicago one day.
Waldo TV, how you doing?
Hi,
Are
Waldo,
you joyriding or going somewhere?
No,
We're
just
joyriding.
I love that word. That's what we do.
We are joyriding.
When I was growing up, my parents we like car people. We love to go for a ride. I could drive and drive and drive. And even it's just to go for a ride in the neighborhood, that's what I like to do. Anthony's the same way. We just like to break out of the house, the apartment.
Jen Goodwin asked that he treat the roads ahead of time because it's not stinking too much. Yes, actually they did. They did put down some stuff. They got ahead of it.
But this is a main road right now.
And you're getting a lot of cars going
Boulevard.
over it. Yeah. You're on Casina Boulevard.
What would I love? Joe said you'd love it, Danette. What would I love?
What would you love? Who? Which
I heard Joe Maliga. What did he say? Hold on a minute.
You'd love it, Danette. What did...
I'm going all the way back and I don't see anything he said. I'm going all the way. And
-8 in Chicago.
Oh, Chicago. I would love it. Yeah.
You'd love it. I don't know about that.
Maybe I wouldn't love it right now.
She wouldn't love it right now.
Hey, speaking of Chicago, here's a question for you guys. Does anybody like Chicago deep dish pizza? Since we spoke about pizza.
Since we were talking about
we really
pizza.
can't find that much of that
Who's
here.
Who's a big Chicago deep dish style pizza fan? I'm assuming someone from Chicago would be.
No, I mean somebody from New York.
You can't find it that much in New York. And I mean,
it's very hard.
There used to be a couple of Pizzeria Unos, which is about as close as you could get in New York. But there's not too many of those guys around anymore in New York. There was one actually in Bell Boulevard here in Queens and Bayside, not that far away from us. But that closed at some point, and that turned into the Korean fried chicken restaurant, Mad for Chicken.
Oh, wow.
Thin
Virginia,
slices for
dangerous.
me, says Steph.
Who? What did you say? Thin?
Thin.
Thin.
She likes the thin slices.
Yeah, I like thin too.
CAK, who is a very traditional pizza person, says deep dish pizza is an abomination.
What? Carol!
Chicago pizza is awesome, says
Why is it an
Leela.
abomination?
Deep dish pizza is an abomination.
Why?
It's a casserole, is what CAK would say.
Well, it's a different. You can't compare it to
Joe
regular
Maliga
pizza.
likes Gino's East in Chicago.
Oh,
Whoa,
look, there was
just
one of the
passed
trucks
salt
that
truck.
dropped the salt. Yeah. Oh, so here, wait. I want to ask Steph, since she's in the other side of the country.
Deep dish pizza is almost as bad.
Steph, do you like? I was just gonna ask that. Steph, do you like
Steph,
pineapple?
You like your pineapple
do you
on the
like
pizza?
pineapple on pizza?
George is a full-on pineapple pizza
Georgie, we love
aficionado.
you. Yes, but do you like that? Do you like the ranch dressing on it? That's what I don't understand. I don't understand why
really
people
bad.
dip it. They literally take a slice and dip it in cold
No,
ranch.
I don't want
get
any
it.
ranch dressing.
Like, I don't understand. I'm a thin crust pizza girl, CAK says. I know, right, Danette? Never had that before.
Now, we were in Louis the other night.
She's
Louis,
right,
a very traditional
You have to be
pizzeria,
careful.
but they did have pineapple. So George
Yes,
could eat there.
When we were walking out, but not just
They did have a
pineapple.
pineapple slice.
It looked like some different kind of ham, like a Canadian
not regular
bacon or
ham.
something.
It looked more like a Canadian
I don't know.
bacon
I would have to try it.
situation.
I don't really know. Hey, you know what? You're right, Virginia. You know what you have to do too? It's very, very, very important. I'm just going to do a PSA right now. It is extremely important to clean the top of your car, especially if you have more than 3 inches. Especially if you have like a SUV or one of those high ones. The reason it's important to do it, and if it's freezing or there's freezing rain, is because there are accidents. You can look this up. People get into accidents on the highway because when it flies off, if you're going like over 50 miles an hour and it melts or it's coming off, oh, there's Pop's Diner. Remember that, Aunt?
No, yeah.
It flies off. It flies off the car, but it's not you who's in danger. It's the guy behind you, because then it goes right into their vision, and then if it's ice or snow, all of a sudden they can't see. They panic, and then there's an accident on the highway. So it's extremely important. You're very right. You must clean the top of your car.
Yes. All right. Here's some of the opinions. Leela says Adriana went to Lou Malnati's in Chicago. I wonder if they have one in New York City. They do not. However, Lou will deliver
not to New York
pizza
City.
reviews on the go. Antonio, who's a friend of the channel, he's the pizza expert. And he ordered it to be delivered to him in New York, frozen,
Virginia.
and he made a Lou Malnati's, I believe, in his house.
Always wipe those.
Correct me if I'm wrong if you're watching, Antonio. Let's see. What do we see over here? CAK's a thin crust only. When done correctly, deep dish is fantastic, says Joe Malika.
Oh.
Well, Hala says it's like a pizza on cake. I like ultra thin crust.
That doesn't sound bad.
Steph loves her pineapple on pizza, her #1 favorite. You agree with George.
Wow. Whoa.
Whoops.
That's your number
George
one
says,
favorite?
yes, try some ranch dressing on your pizza.
But I think I've seen it drizzled like a little bit. But do you like dip it in? Like dip it?
Joe Maliga says can't compare one style of pizza to another.
Yeah,
it's
you
like
really
apples and
can't,
oranges.
right?
And Melanie Martin says we dip in blue cheese here in Buffalo.
Oh, well,
Nothing
of course,
better
you
than
guys
pizza
love
with the
blue cheese.
pineapple that curls up and creates a cup. So for the grease, they dip it in Rudy's blue cheese. That's Melanie.
Ooh.
Melanie Martin.
Ooh.
Pineapple
I've seen
is also
Anthony.
Leila's favorite.
Anthony, you have had the buffalo chicken with like its. Do in New York is they'll like make a line, like a drizzle of
it's like a drizzle.
blue cheese. I don't like any of that. I like it plain. I don't like any of that.
It's against the law not to take the ice and snow off your car. That sounds like
Newport
they're
Pizza,
looking...
Howard Beach. Oh my God, Tommy, you must have not seen our video the other
Must have
day.
not seen our video from the other day where Danette was not thrilled.
Although we did the short and it looked don't get me wrong.
Don't get it all misshapen.
It's not him. He doesn't.
We're not saying anything that
James,
is terrible pizza.
James Jam, welcome.
We're talking
Hi, sunshine.
gradations.
We're talking,
tiny
we're
gradings.
talking minute.
George H. I never understood
Criticism.
thin crust pizza. It looks like someone putting ketchup on a saltine. That's a matter of opinion. Other people love it paper thin.
Wait a minute, who said that, George?
That's George H.
Did you? Oh, George H.
That's not George.
Did you ever have it though? Did you ever taste it? I used to work right
Some
here.
people just don't like it.
Flushing Plaza. I used to work right here.
The network, right? We just drove
Right on
past
Christina
it.
Boulevard.
Sunshine,
Years
NYC.
and years ago.
How you doing, Sunshine?
I used to walk here, and I used to go to that bakery, but I didn't get any sweet stuff. I used to get a pork bun for lunch. I used to love it.
James
Sorry
Jam,
about the wipers,
thank
by
you
the way.
for stopping by. HC, it's the best. That's
See, Anthony,
James
straight
Jam.
over there where it says Chase. You see where Chase is?
Yes.
I wonder if anybody knows, like on the left side, it says Chase.
Yes.
Oh, look at that. I wonder if anybody knows what the restaurant was that used to be there years and years and years ago. Remember the pizzeria over here? Things have changed.
There was a pizzeria right here. It's a food market.
Oh my
now.
God, it's like...
It is bright.
Yeah, it looks like the pizzeria's gone.
There's
Anyway,
New York tongue ren tang. I don't know what
it's not
they
a
sell.
circus fruit.
It's not a circus
But anyway,
fruit,
that
guys.
building used to be... Listen, I want to tell you a story. There's the New World Mall right there. That restaurant, there used to be a Chinese restaurant there. I only went there once in my life. I used to come through here to get to college. I went to college in Queens, fun fact. And I had a couple of friends I met at college, right? So one of my friends that I knew, oh my God, we used to have so much fun. Her name is Milagros. And she had a friend named Lola. Now, does anybody ever know of a friend named, know a person named Lola? Not very often,
You don't meet
right?
a lot of Lolas
This
anymore.
girl was so nice. They said, "Come on, this is like the last day of school." You know, it was like,
Hey, Sheila G.
"Hi, Sheila.
You
I
know
hope
Sheila's
everybody's
happy
safe
with
there."
the Buffalo Bills victorious.
By the way, another sidebar. This used to be like Stearns.
Yes.
I used to. And now
right
it's
next
Macy's.
door to us.
Actually, let me go
across
this
the
way.
street from that AT&T was a Stearns, which is now a Macy's.
And I have so many stories in this neighborhood. You have no idea. We really need to walk around here one day in the summer.
Thank you very much, James. James Jam just subbed and liked.
Oh, thank you so much.
Katarina Falcone in the house. How you doing, Katarina?
Hi, Katarina.
And there's Johnny Azaria TV
Hi,
saying hi
Johnny.
again.
How you doing?
Johnny? If you were in earlier and I didn't see you, sorry about that. How you
Wait a
doing
minute,
there?
Anthony. Did it become the new... Oh, okay.
I'm going to start calling New Park Pizza needs a new oven pizza, says Holla.
Anthony, did the New World Mall, was that Stearns? I'm getting confused because I didn't know it was there.
No.
Anyway, getting back to that restaurant.
It could be.
So Millie introduced me to Lola. I had met her once, and the three of us had a ball. We had so much fun in that Chinese restaurant. And we spent hours and hours and hours there.
So that's a memory.
And that is such a memory. But this is the thing I'll never
memory of
forget.
Flushing.
Let me tell you something. I had just met this girl. She made me laugh. The three of us, I knew, oh my God, wait till next year when we go back to school. We'll meet up again. It turns out I had no money on me. You know, it was rough back then. And
hey, photos from around New York. Snow day is right.
Anyway, so Anthony, see this place right here? Valley 868 Food Market?
Yes.
You recognize it? Okay, I'm going to tell you something else in a minute. So anyway, I don't want to make a big deal out of what I'm telling you. It's going to be quick. So it turns out that I didn't have any money on me. I was just going to take the bus home. I had enough to get on the bus. And they were like, come on, let's go to the Chinese restaurant. I'm like, I don't know what to order. I wasn't really big into Chinese food. And so they're like, come on, you got to come. They're trying to talk me into it. And I was like, all right. And so we went to the restaurant, and Lola, who I just met, lent me like $20. Back then, $20 was a lot of money for Chinese. Chinese was cheap.
That's
still
big
pretty
time
cheap.
dough.
So I was able to, we bought whatever we wanted. We left the tip, blah, blah, blah.
I think Danette told me this story
I have told you that story. And
I've forgotten it, but now it's starting to sound familiar.
The sad part of the story is I never saw her again. And all these years later, till this day, I wish I could pay her back. It was something where I could never pay her back because I never saw her again. Look at this place, Sam.
Look at this place. Joe Taylor would like this.
Emperor Seafood.
Emperor Seafood.
Look at this and look upstairs. Hey, we need to check that out. Happy Lamb Hot Pot.
Ooh, and there's a
anyway,
Happy
so
Lamb
that was
hot
my
pot
story.
next door.
My story is that I was
Hot pot,
always
guys.
forever grateful to her,
bad
and
I'm
I'll
full.
never forget. Like, I'm sure she thinks the $20 is nothing because we had such a great time.
Yes, Ali from Iraq in the house. How you doing, Ali?
Anyway,
thank you very
hi,
much.
Ali.
April says she going around Queens like this in the snow. That she misses Queens. It's making her homesick.
Oh, April. I didn't know you lived in Queens, April. I love to learn these little
You should have
things.
ordered a burger. That's what Anthony's mom would have ordered in a Chinese restaurant. You know, that sounds like something Holla might say, and that's
look at
because
that
it
place
is.
over there, V Space Barbecue. By the way, there's a lot of restaurants.
Yes. Upstairs over here is Spring Shabu Shabu.
Oh, look at these lights to the right here.
Buffet.
Oh, Shabu
upstairs. The
Shabu.
Spring Shabu Shabu. Oh, this is some interesting.
this place-
Here's an interesting plaza. You see
We
the
haven't
unicorn?
really, yeah.
There's a giant
You know, we
unicorn
haven't-
statue.
I used to
behind us.
come here every day to get to work, to get to
I
school.
smell some
Whoa, that
charcoal.
smells good. You smell that?
Charcoal just came into the car.
Wow.
Guys.
Anyway, that Anthony, let me tell you really quick before I forget. Do you remember I just said that 868?
Send me the $20 to Ned. I'll make sure she gets it. That's Holla. Okay.
I'll never forget that. And I never saw Millie again either, and I loved her. We had so much fun. Anyway, Anthony. Oh, there's an Anthem Blue Cross Blue Shield here. I didn't know that.
Squeak.
Anyway, Anthony, that grocery store that I mentioned to you that I said to look at,
Yes.
that was the grocery store that my mother and father used to go there.
This is Flushing, Jonathan.
Yes. My mother and father used to go to that store and buy. They used to buy.
Oh, yeah, no.
Oh my God. My mother and father would go to that grocery store. I want to go back and see
Baked
if they
sweet
have it.
potatoes. Japanese
But they were
sweet
Japanese
potatoes.
baked sweet potatoes, and the guy in the summertime would take it outside. It was like a little, I don't want to say wagon, but you know, like when you go to a barbecue and there's a big, like, or even a hot dog thing where you could put the soda and they reach in to get it. But now imagine the soda, instead of being cold, it's hot, and
That's right.
they steamed the sweet potatoes. And one time I was off from work, and my mother and father had lived in Queens. We still lived in the Bronx. And they moved to Queens first, and I had visited them. And they're like, let's go to Flushing. Let's go get some sweet potatoes. I'm thinking they're getting raw sweet potatoes. Like, what are you even talking about? I didn't know what they were talking about.
Yeah, I thought they meant they were
And you
going
did
to
too.
get sweet potatoes
Hi,
that
T,
they would
how
bake.
are you?
Hey, Tanisha,
So it's
how
like
you doing?
people are walking around the neighborhood with like a little Reynolds wrap, down, like as if you're getting a hot dog, eating a sweet potato. It was white in the middle, purple on the outside, something like that. And I remember tasting it. I didn't eat one, but they're like, you gotta taste it. You gotta taste it. They always make me taste everything. It was freaking delicious.
We had no idea they were just.
It was
they were
so
buying cooked
delicious.
sweet potatoes.
I'm still wondering. That was years and years. We're talking about over 20 years ago. I wonder if they still do it.
Mary said, Flushing is my favorite part of New York City. I miss
Really?
pre-COVID, when restaurants there stayed open till 11. I shop at the Main Street stores for Japanese beauty products.
Oh, yeah.
But it sucks nothing is open.
Oh.
Sally Scipio in the house. How you doing, Sally? If I didn't see you earlier, hey, how's it
Hi,
going?
Sally.
And welcome to the room.
I remember, since you guys know about Flushing, do you remember I was heartbroken when we passed here the last time, which was a couple of months ago now. We had barely passed Flushing on the outer skirts area. And I was heartbroken to find out that the art supply store was closed. Oh my God, that was my favorite place.
And that was like
I was into.
she actually
You guys
passed,
don't know this about
and
me.
she said,
but I was into art, and I
she
had
was
an
like,
easel.
she was
and
bummed.
I used to draw in school. I took drawing. Wow, there's a lot of restaurants here. Anyway, I took art class and all of that. And when I found out this art store was closed, it was huge. It was a huge store. And it had everything like art related. The potato with the purple inside almost sounds like taro. Yeah, but it's a sweet potato. If you go to like Whole Foods or you go to like a specialty store with the where they sell like more than just like the usual vegetables.
Yes.
Like they'll sell like almost like an H Mart, like where they have like the Asian vegetables or a special kind like that. You're gonna find you'll find like 5 different kinds of sweet potatoes.
Yes, there was, and Danette loved that art supply store, Marie.
Oh, Rady remembers it?
Yes.
And across something, it was like the end of
well,
Flushing.
look at this. It's Danette and Tony, says Joseph Taylor.
Hi,
How you
Joe.
doing, Joe Taylor?
So
Holy
at the
Glock's
end,
in the house. How you
hi,
doing?
Paul.
I just remember Shea Stadium in Flushing. We lived in Astoria. Holy Glock says. Yeah, well, I went to Shea Stadium many times.
Yeah, and Anthony lived in the Bronx. He was this. You're right. What was I saying?
Times.
And at the end of that,
Mavros,
hi,
how
Viv.
you doing? And
At
Manny
the end,
Explores.
Hi Manny, how are you? We're in
doing,
Flushing.
Manny?
I'm gonna go back around. Anyway, so at the end of that road, Rady, was that old. I mean, that was another thing. I was like, oh my God, they took it down. Do you remember the old theater across from the end of Flushing? It was on this street, actually. What street are we on? I forgot what it's called. What is this main street? I gotta see.
You can see that
right there.
Hold on. Over there.
Right there. What is that called? What street are we on?
Well, thank you so much,
Northern
Jan.
Boulevard. We're on Northern Boulevard.
Jan Goodman with a $3 super sticker.
Thank you, Jan.
Really appreciate that, Jan. Thank you very much. We would flip around the camera, but we're very awkward. We're afraid we'll turn off the live stream. No,
it's on the car. We don't have the gimbal with us.
It's on the car.
Oh, look at that.
Thank you so much.
And it's starting to stick to the windshield. You see that?
Coleslaw in the house. Cole,
hi,
welcome
Coleslaw.
aboard.
Oh my God, it's getting like, look, it's getting. You're right. See, HC teacher, it's sticking to the. What do you call it now? That it's, look at it. You see, it's not clearing. No, it's sticking to the windshield wipers. So that the middle, it's like it's catching up now. Because I turned it off.
Window wiper sounds like the theme to Austin Powers.
All right, so now we're on. Oh, there's an H Mart there. Who knew? Now we're on Northern Boulevard. I don't know what I could get. Maybe we could go. There's a 7-Eleven.
Holy Glock says the guy on the scooter is nuts.
There's a place over there called Sandwich King. It says
no more charcoal. And people all barbecuing all over the place.
Yeah, there's a place called Sandwich King here, and it says open 24 hours while it's closed. Hi, Coleslaw.
The Sandwich King is open 24 hours, except the gate is down.
Yeah, you know what it is, Coleslaw. I was lowering the windshield wipers so you guys could see, and it was accumulating. So now I have it on regular, like without bringing it slower, and it's not accumulating as much. It's exactly what Virginia said. If it comes down, and this is coming down so light right now, but if it ever comes down heavy, you got to really keep up with it.
One of Emily's stuffed animals gets knocked up by pickles. George.
Oh my God. George.
Come on, let's be kind to stuffed animals.
And you know what? It's still accumulating.
Manny is thinking about Patrick and him driving around in the snow with coffee in hand.
Aw. There's KBBQ. That place looks like fun. Let me tell you something. Flushing.
It's only 24 hours once a year.
Oh, yeah.
That's how it
in Flushing, there's so many barbecue and so many K-pot places and dim sum. That's where I really want to go. Hey, Manny, Patrick, Joey, anybody in New York, do you guys like dim sum? And if so, I just thought of this on the top of my head right this second. If you like dim sum, Would you like to go with us for some dim sum? Like we'll go together. Maybe we'll do a live stream or something. Because if Anthony and I go to dim sum, it's not enough people. Don't you need a lot of people
Well,
in?
you don't necessarily need a lot of people, but
If
it's
you're
fun
interested, we can
Hey, the golden
collab
wonton
or
kid.
whatever you want to do. We can all go live like for a half hour each or something. I would love to do that with you guys. Look at this place,
I
Abe.
am never trusting George to
Yeah, look at
babysit
this
any of my
place.
stuffed animals, says Coleslaw.
Exactly.
Now this place,
Look at this.
what's this one
Padam
called?
BBQ, Korean barbecue. That looks
Korean
like
BBQ.
fun. Ooh.
Padam barbecue.
Padam.
Padam.
So what are they
padam.
saying? Are they saying anything?
I
Or they're
like dim
like,
sum,
oh, hell
yes
no.
for sure, says
Who
Patrick.
said that? Patrick said that?
Manny
Okay,
says,
that's it.
believe it or not, I never had dim sum.
Oh,
Manny,
I think I had
you're
it
missing out.
once, but we only had a few things. Like
Dim
I
sum
wouldn't
sounds
get
good
the
to me,
chicken
says
feet.
CAK.
Anybody else wants to come, they can come too. I mean, I don't care. I'm just asking the other
Manny says he's down
the other
for
people
it
in
though
New York.
also.
Oh, you are? Yay! We have to ask Joey and maybe Johnny. If Johnny, you want to come along? Anyone in New York who wants to come along?
Anyone in the New York area that likes a little bit
You know
of
what I'll
Chinese
do? I'll do
goodness.
a little investigating to see which one is good, or if you guys know which one is good, and then we'll go. Maybe we'll go to Flushing or whatever. Anthony and I will go anywhere. As I said, I love
Go
to.
anywhere.
I love
Flushing,
to
down
drive, so I
Manhattan.
can go anywhere. I can go to Brooklyn. I know that. Didn't
Joseph Taylor's happy for it.
Oh
And
yeah, Joseph knows.
The
He
cast
mentioned some
iron
places in. Remember, Joseph mentioned some places in Brooklyn that has.
Brooklyn.
Yeah, I don't care, wherever.
Gangcha.
You know what I love? We have to go to Flushing to get Joe's.
Uncle Joey.
What is
Uncle
it
Joey
called,
can
Anthony?
come too, says Manny.
Yeah, Uncle Joey too, right? What is it called? Joe's.
What's that? Oh, the steamed rice.
Steamed
That
rice
has been craving
rolls.
a Joe's steamed rice
I've never
roll
had
in Flushing
this.
for the longest time.
I've
But
had-
they close early.
But that's
First off,
just
so
you
they're
just
not
go there
open.
for that. But if you go to dim sum, they have the steamed rice rolls, and you can get it like vegetarian, meat, whatever you
Johnny
want. It's
Asaria
delicious.
says he will say yes, but Anthony will miss it. Actually,
All right, you
However,
didn't
I
miss
read
it. That'd be great, Johnny.
Joseph
You gotta
Taylor
come
thinks
with
we
us.
should do Namwa for dim sum. That's a place.
Is it
You
dim
know
sum
what?
though? For real?
Dim sum. It's famous. One place, the place that I told you that I know is open tremendously late. There's a place in Chinatown. What is it called? Dim Sum Palace.
Yeah.
I think that's the one that's like recently opened, and they're open till like 3 in the morning.
Well,
4 in
it
the
doesn't.
morning.
It doesn't necessarily
Doesn't
have to
have
be
to
in the
be
middle of
open
the.
till 4 in the
Anthony's
morning,
got
but-
this grande thing
I
in his
love
head
late.
that we got to eat late.
No,
that
we don't
that
have
messes
to. I'm
up
just
your whole.
teasing. Yeah,
No,
actually,
I
most
heard
places
you the other
can
day
get-
say, I want to go to Katz's overnight. You can't go to Katz's in a normal hour?
No.
You want to have pastrami
I
at 2
want to have
o'clock in the
pastrami
morning?
at 2 in the morning.
Why? Heartburn. Anyway, I don't care what time it is. I'm just joking. Like, I don't care.
Joseph Taylor says we'll eat ourselves silly. Are you coming into New York, Joe?
Joe just likes to watch people eat. You know that by now. Anthony, it doesn't matter what time. We could go for brunch, for lunch, we
Oh,
could
the
go for dinner
barbecue
time.
pork
I don't
buns.
care.
Coleslaw
that
says his
sounds
favorite is best at dim sum with those sweet barbecue buns. Oh yes,
Oh my God.
the barbecued buns. It's nice to see people use their turn signals. Here in Georgia, they have no idea how to use them, says Leva. What is turn signal? What's that
A
for?
lemon custard thing? Oh. They also had a lemon custard thing. Anyway, getting back
Tanisha
to
would
the.
love to come eat up.
Oh, that'd be great. Anyway, listen.
To have dim
So
sum.
we'll figure it out.
We gotta figure it
And
out.
then you guys, of course, if you really, really,
Hey,
really.
Karina, how you doing?
Hi, Karina. Like, if you really, really, really want to tell me where to go or what day or what we correspond, you could just send a message to Instagram for us or email, whatever.
Yeah,
you know,
we got the
you know the
Instagram,
drill.
email,
you guys
the
are
whole-
experts.
The whole 9 yards.
But I wanted to
You
get
can
back
find
at the
us.
Chicago pizza. Like, when you see, and I don't just mean like YouTubers, I mean, you see it on like restaurant reviews and stuff, and you see them put that like pie crust thing underneath the slice of like Chicago pizza, and that cheese pulls up. It pulls up when they lift
That's
it. It
always
just
very
looks so
nice looking.
good. You know? I would love to taste the crust on the outside.
Manny says maybe like a meet and greet too.
Yeah, that sounds great.
That's perfect.
If you guys are into it, if you guys are not into that and you just want to meet each other first,
now,
we could do that too.
George points out that it is against state law to take Joseph across state lines.
Look, hold on. Popeyes 9 to 4.
Popeyes is open 9 a.m.
Popeyes
to 4
is like,
a.m.
yeah. You want anything from Taco Bell?
Yeah, what do I get? Taco? I like tacos, but like
that's
I'm
open
not feeling
24
it right
hours.
now.
Yeah, me neither.
They're open very, very late. You know what it is about Popeyes being open till 4 a.m.? Here in Queens, it's just like in most parts of New York, but especially here in Queens, there's just so many places to get chicken.
Oh, see, Virginia likes the deep dish pizza.
There's so many
yeah,
Korean
well, right on
fried
the
chicken
street.
places.
Right on the street, it's you know.
Oh no, you're not. Yeah, you have to get approved to put a what do you call Jay-Z here. We've got Jay-Z here.
What did
It's
Joseph
like,
do?
Joseph put in a link to us, our community page.
Oh, nice,
But, like,
Joseph.
When you put in a link, it has to be approved because you're not a moderator.
I didn't even know that.
That's right,
look at
approved
this.
it.
I'm like, why is Joseph doing that? He never did that before because he wants everybody to see his handsomeness. That's what it is. He wants everybody to see his community page because he's on it now. Not for Munchkins.
How you doing, Liberty Tree?
Right, Anthony? Hi, Liberty Tree.
Munchkin is very cute too.
Munchkin is adorable.
He's in Des Moines right now, which is much colder than New York City, and New York City is cold enough.
How cold is Des Moines?
Cold.
Wow.
These places are all cold. It's very cold everywhere. I'm wearing my heavy coat. I like to tell you that
Anthony.
this is
Look,
like
Cafe
this,
Bench
Mr.
is
Doc.
closed.
Cafe
Bench,
closed.
Gyro World.
Gyro
Why are they
World's
closed?
Mr. Doc is still
Let me
open.
tell you something.
That's Korean fried chicken.
I've lived in New York City my entire 57 years of living, and I've never seen so many stores closed so early. It's ridiculous, honestly. It's only because it's a Monday. Oh wait, it's a holiday. That's why. That's got to be the reason.
Anthony's in the house, not me. Another Anthony. Anthony says greetings from Long Island.
Hi,
You guys
Anthony.
need
How
to
are you?
drive around New York more often. Thank you,
Why
Anthony.
do you like it? I thought maybe
You
people
guys
would
like
think
it?
it's
And
boring.
people might think it's boring, but like,
Hey, you know
it's
what? I
always
love
kind
the
of fun.
feedback,
It's fun to
especially
chat.
me. Danette loves feedback. So I'm going to ask you, just tell us what you feel. And of course, not everybody's going to agree. CAK, she tells you it straight out. Pineapple's horrible or whatever. And so, like, that's what I mean. I love that. I love that you all have your own personalities and that you think differently because that's how the world really goes around, right? So just let us know how you feel. Would you like to see the driving? I mean, we usually start a live. This is why we do it. Let me explain. We usually start wow, North Shore's closed, Dan, at 10:30. What is going on? This is Bizarro World.
Really
I've
bad.
never seen it. There's no lights on.
North Shore Diner closed
Anyway,
at 10:30. They used to be 24 hours back in the
Wait a
old
minute.
days.
So I want to say that
D. Michael in the house. How you doing, D. Michael?
what was I going to say? You see, I just lost it. Oh, I was going to say that most of the time when we're doing a live stream out, not in the house, we always start it or try to start it at the destination. Not at the drive. Because our live streams apparently seem to be so long
If
that...
we started it when we left the house.
Oh, thank you, Joe. Thank you so much.
It'd be like another 7 hours.
Yeah, it would be like another 7 hours because Jonathan Forest Hills is beautiful, yes. So, I mean, not that we wouldn't want to do it, but like I don't want it to be too long. And I feel like sometimes the drive is not quality YouTubing. I don't know. That's like, I mean, everybody thinks differently. I think like if you're just going to drive for an hour before you get there, it's like you have no content. You know what I mean?
I'm going to talk over you for a minute.
That's okay.
Steph says she loves everything we do, but I really love watching you drive around.
Thank
Sunshine NYC asked if we were going to get donuts or hot chocolate. But
apparently
she
there's
also
nowhere to
asked,
get in.
Sunshine also asked, do all married couples talk over each other?
Oh my God,
Only
I'm
the
sorry.
best.
I'm sorry.
Only the
I feel like we've improved. If you look back at our old videos, it's really pathetic.
We really go across
Oh my
each
God,
other.
it was
Jay-Z
terrible.
in the house. How you doing, Joel?
Hi Joel, how are you? Anyway, I feel like we have improved. A lot of times we talk at the same time. We don't do that so much anymore. And by the way, Anthony was telling me, I was working today, and he went into Lizzo's live stream today to say hello, which I never knew because I was working. And
yeah, I said hi to Liz.
And you were saying that she was laughing at how I say pork.
Pork. She was trying to.
And I was like, but how am I saying it?
Danette. And she said, like, Danette, like, I could listen to you all day. I could listen to Danette's accent all day. So I wrote in there to Liz. I said, Danette would say, what accent are you talking about?
I said, you're talking about me while I'm working?
You're talking about me while I'm working?
And then I go, how do I say pork? What's wrong with that? I don't understand. So then we got into the whole thing that I do admit. Oh, go ahead. You want to say something?
Dreamboat Annie in the chat says, hi, Danette and Anthony. Been watching you for a while. First time chatting. Thank you very
wonderful.
much,
Welcome in.
Appreciate having you come in and say hi. Always feel free to say hi. So many nice people
starting to fill up again. Yes,
starting to fill up is right. Breezy's in the house.
No, I mean, it's starting to cake up again.
I know.
So I wanted to say that, what was I saying? I forget the next second because I'm listening to Anthony and I forget.
Like, if I don't read some of these things,
I know. I told you,
them.
go ahead. I understand. Oh, that's what it was.
I love both the driving around and the starting at the destination, and that is Vivian Mavros and K-Jack Karen. Hello.
So I wanted to say that I know I say this wrong, and I even know I say it wrong. There's one word that I know I say that sounds ridiculous, and I don't know how to fix it. Like, I could hear myself saying it wrong.
I say don't fix it.
Why? You like to make fun of me?
I don't like to make
fun
of
you. You like me the way I am, honey?
I just like you the way you are.
All right,
I know. I love you just the way
don't go changing to try to please me. You want anything at 7-Eleven? They should be open.
Yeah.
Watch this. They're probably not open.
They're not open. No, they are open.
You want something?
Are they?
Oh, look at this. Look at the fresh snow right in the 7-Eleven. Look at it.
Are they open? They got it's like the darkest lights of any 7-Eleven.
There are other cars.
They are open.
Okay, what do you want? I don't want anything.
You don't want nothing?
I don't really want it. Maybe I should play.
Bar,
maybe I should play the $208 million
Going
Mega
and play the
Millions.
Lotto.
All right, let me do that. I'll be right back. And I wanted to
want
say.
Me to stay in the car with everybody?
Yeah, stay in the car. Because we're not gonna stay long. If you want to turn it on to you, you want to do that? Here, let me.
Yeah, pop it on. No, it's up there. Oh, I don't see it.
Oh, that's what. See, it's gone. I told you some things are wrong.
Yeah, I think you hit something. Can't turn it.
Hold on a minute. If I went like this, would that do anything?
No.
Yeah, I hit it, so now we can't even turn it to us. You'd have to take it off.
Yeah, you did.
All right, I'll be right back. But talks amongst yourself. A hot chocolate. Maybe I'll get him a hot chocolate. Listen. The one word that I can't say is pause.
Yeah.
Like pause.
How the hell you did that?
I don't know either. Pause, like as in pausing something. You know what I say?
You know what it is? What's this doing over there?
I don't know. It's
Why'd
right
you
next
do
to the
that,
end.
Danette?
And I'm sorry, I don't know.
Oh
so,
my
like, you
God.
know, pause on Munchkin's hands, like Munchkin has paws, P-A-W-S. I know it sounds like that, but I'm saying to pause something, like pause something.
Somehow the net literally changed the screen on the Prism app. Tapping of hands around on it. I was like, I couldn't believe what you were saying.
All right, I'm going to surprise you with something.
All right, surprise me. Well, that didn't work. Everybody still there? Wait, let's see. Still going. Yes. Somehow the net literally changed something on the screen, and we can't turn the camera around. I can't flip the camera back. I don't know what she discombobulated, but something was discombobulated. I'll take a. She's gonna like surprise me. Pause and pause sounds very similar. Speaking of food, you should see what people on death row order in their last meal. They order the hugest meals. That's Liberty Tree. That's an interesting subject matter. Emily and Brantley, which I believe is Brantley rather than Emily. How you doing, Brantley? Hail, hail, the gang's all here. What the heck do we care? Cleo, yes, thank you for laughing. I don't know exactly what the net could have touched. It would be nice to flip the camera around, then you can see us, but you can't. This is a case where when we end the stream, this is going to be the first one where we don't actually show you us when we say goodbye. These things happen. It's called technical difficulties. The net knocked the buttons completely away, the buttons that changed the screen. So anyway, we're back. Who do we have? We have 146 people, by the way, in the house, which is so nice. Thank you all for joining us, and it's so nice of you guys to come in. If anyone who's not subscribed, consider subscribing, because we're having some fun here. Warrior83, how you doing? Says hello, friends. Is this Flushing? This, where we are right now, is not technically Flushing, although it's Flushing adjacent. Anthony, we need to make those plans for all of us to meet up. Definitely do. We have to get on that at some point. We need to get on that for the future. Hala says it's going to be a stream surprise. What will Danette buy for Anthony? Because sometimes there's surprises like that. There will be a happy birthday. We will be having a birthday get-together. Anyone know why Emily has been acting kind of funny lately? She's been craving weird combinations of snacks. Says... It's Danette over there. That's the only way you're gonna get to see Danette, because she
I'm
totally
sorry,
did
guys.
something to the screen.
Unless you turn it around.
I have no clue how
Listen
you did
to
that.
this. Why do things happen to me? I go in there and I got a black and white cookie just to taste it.
Then I got a black and white cookie.
I'm not really in the mood for any food. We just ate.
Yeah, it's alright.
We can have it at home. We can't
you
show
don't
them
have to be
anyway.
hungry to have a black and white
So
cookie.
listen, I know what does
hungry
hunger
have to do with eating
They don't
black
have any
and white?
hot chocolate. I
The
mean, I can
cherry
make it at
slushy
home.
on a cold night, says Sheila.
Oh my God,
Sheila,
we love you,
We
Sheila.
love
I hope Dwayne's feeling better, and I hope you're okay and warm. I know you're making bread coming out of your nose. Bread. Anyway, I want to tell you.
Insinuating that Emily is having cravings. We'll see about that.
Pizza cravings? Anyway,
it's
listen.
all right to be morbid once in a blue moon, Liberty Tree.
All right,
we
so
forgive you. Nick
morbid?
Johnson, I forgot to say hello to Nick Johnson.
Hi,
How you
Nick.
doing, Nick?
All right, so listen. I go in there. All right, listen to this.
And Breezy, great to see you. Say hi to Capri for us.
Oh wow, look at the snow, Ant. I mean, it looks like a dusting, but look at it, it's sticking here. Actually, this could be very
slick.
Look at it, it's really starting to accumulate. So anyway, I wanted to tell you. So I go in there, and I say, all right, how much for the black and white? $2. Okay, can I have one Mega Million? I barely play the numbers ever. That I don't even know how much it is. I said, how much is that? Is that $1 or $2? He said $2. I don't even know how much it costs to get the Mega Million. So I get that. That's $4, right? And he keeps showing me. Before he takes my money, he keeps saying, blah, 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 blah. He has an accent. I don't know what he was saying. But
That is bad with accents.
So
Sidebar.
bad. I know. Like I should talk, right? So, listen. So let's see if the Christmas house is on. You know that house that's always lit?
Yes.
And we're passing it now.
Eric A says, look to the cookie. That's right.
So, especially a black and white.
Alan
Now look.
Mahoney in the house, by the way.
Hi,
How you doing, Alan?
Now look. Here's the house that always has Christmas. No Christmas at Christmas time. The lights are off. Anyway, so listen. So the guy pulls out.
Bob Scheindorf, how you doing? It is very cozy up here on the dashboard.
So wait, the guy pulls out. There's the LIE, by the way. We're on Harding Expressway. The guy pulls out, Anthony, one of the scratch-offs. Now there's like a line of scratch-offs. He pulls out the long one, and I go, no, I don't want to play. I don't want that. And then he won't take no for an answer. He keeps going, didn't you ask for it? I said something like that, but I don't know what he's saying. So I said, no, I don't want that. And then he kept going, you sure you may win? And I'm like, oh my God, are you kidding me? Like I
He
said,
sold you on
no.
a scratch off.
No, I
He's
said
giving you
I
the hard
don't
sell,
want.
Lynette.
I don't like scratch offs. I
He gave
can't
you the hard
stand.
sell.
I don't care if it's $1 million win. I can't stand scratch offs. I hate them. I guess I'm unusual. I don't know. I just don't like them. I don't have it. I don't find it fun. I don't like them. So he continues with the. I'm like, look, I gotta go. How much do I owe you? And then I said, by the way, how much is that you want to sell me? He said $10. I said, okay, here's your $4. Bye.
Bye.
That's what I said. Bye.
H. Welch says, good luck on the lotto. We'd spend it well.
Thank you. I paid the Mega
H.
Millions.
Welch, thank you so much.
Hi, H. How are you? I didn't even know you were in
We
here.
did the Mega Millions, 208 million. We did that one.
Oh my goodness, everything is closed, even Brothers. I think it's because it's the holiday. That's what I think.
He
I think
probably
that's
wanted to add the extra dollar to the Mega Millions, said Johnny TV.
I'm like, why does this happen to me? Why can't you take no for an answer, mister?
Hollis says some guys won't take no for an answer. No means no.
Exactly.
For more things than one.
Exactly. I'm like, don't you just work here?
I'm telling you, you really need this scratch off.
By the way, I just want to let you know they did have donuts in there. They look disgusting. They had,
The
you know, I don't
donut.
like 7-Eleven when I was a kid. Okay, again, I'm 57, right? When I was a kid, 7-Eleven was like special. We used to go to, we lived in the Bronx. We used to go to Long Island to my cousin's house. And we would stop at 7-Eleven. And my favorite thing was comic books. I used to get comic books when I was a kid. Not Superman and all that, but like other kind of comic books, right? Like girl kind of ones, I guess. I don't know. And anyway, I used to read, you guys are gonna laugh at me. I used to read Richie Rich. I don't know if you remember that.
Richie Rich.
We used to go on long trips to my cousin's house or out in New Hampshire, and I would love to stop at 7-Eleven because they didn't have them in the Bronx. And we would get like some chips or whatever, and my mother would get her coffee, and it was so much fun. There'd be so many things. Now 7-Eleven is like disgusting to me. Anyway, it's not like it used to be. They have the disgusting hot dogs that look gross. They have like, I don't know, I've never had, they had things in there tonight. I should have took a picture, but you had my phone. They had chicken on sticks, Anthony. They were loaded.
Chickens on sticks.
Anthony, they were loaded.
Everybody's mentioning Archie.
Yes, that's what I used to
Dreamboat
read.
Annie, Sheila, and Sunshine all mention Archie.
Yes.
The Archie
And they used to
comics.
have the comics that were thicker. It was almost like a little mini book, but it was, you could put it in your pocket, your big pocket. I used to love reading that on trips to like New Hampshire, whatever we were on vacation, you know. This street, by the way, this particular street we're going down, it's very hard to see anything now.
April says Archie and the gang.
Mm-hmm.
Alan says we both look a lot younger. Thank you, Alan.
Oh, thank you,
We're gonna
Alan.
Take that.
Alan, you
We're
look much younger,
slavishly
too.
grateful.
So do you, but seriously, so do
Al.
you. Anyway, so this street right here used to be in a certain time of the year when those, what are those trees called, Anthony, with the pink,
the cherry blossoms.
the cherry blossoms. You would drive like from here. By the way, I can barely see in front of me. Wow, Ann. I don't know if you guys. I could see better through the phone than it is from the actual
Getting
glass.
a little bit snowy.
Look through the phone. Doesn't it look like
Yes.
brighter than the glass itself? Well, anyway, we used to drive from there to the end. I'll tell you where the end is, up to the street, and 160th Street, which is like another 4 blocks, and it would be beautiful. Line street of all cherry blossoms.
Yes.
And they're all
yes.
gone. All gone because of global warming and
Climate
horrible.
change.
Speaking of which, see this tree was split in half.
Oh my God!
That's
There's
split
a
in half.
tree laying there.
It always gets caught over here. Like when we had that bad storm, I think 2 years ago or a year and a half ago, there were people here that were flooded. It was an emergency flooding. It happened like in minutes.
Pablo Castillo.
It's very
hello
bad here.
from Chile.
Hi, Pablo. How are you?
Nice to have Pablo from
See,
Chile
now you can
with
see
us.
that the snow is in the street, on the side. This is the Treachery Road, right, Aunt?
Yes. Look who's in town. It's Frank McLeod. Chief
McLeod.
And Stephen Fox. Foxy now.
Hi,
How you doing,
Stephen. We
Foxy?
miss you. We all
I
miss
missed you earlier. Year.
Happy
How
New Year to you,
doing,
but I know
Pops?
that
Happy New Year.
you've been commenting on our videos, so we know. So this is where it would end. Actually, this is the two last trees, right on the left and right. Look, you can't even. It's not even clear anymore, Aunt. What if I use the liquid? Does that clear it? Oh my God, that made it worse.
That made it worse.
Oh my God, I can't see, Aunt. That's bad.
Jeez.
I have to go like this to see. Oh my
You're gonna have to knock the
God.
nonsense off your windshield.
Do you see what I did? I did something very stupid. Let me see if I can go faster.
Just go fast.
Oh wait, it's melting now.
It's melting.
Now. Okay.
Don't be silly. Don't worry.
I mean, no, it's like
I blame the band Kiss for
the
everything,
windshield
says
wiper
our
is getting
mistakes.
thick.
Yes, when I lived in Fresh Meadows, the cherry blossoms were beautiful, says Alan.
Do you remember it here too? You lived in Fresh Meadows? Did he tell us that before? I don't remember.
I think Alan said that once before.
Oh, I didn't know that.
mentioned it once
Oh, that's right.
before.
You weren't far from here.
Yes.
Uh-oh, did you feel that, Aunt? It was tracting.
Yeah, we had a
was
little bit of
traction.
that, like,
Hey, listen,
that,
I'm
like,
just
traction.
I just
We're
want to
gonna
get out
pull over
from
to the
it.
side. We're gonna
Yeah, I
get
just want to clear the windshield.
You're gonna clear the windshield?
Yeah,
wipers,
keep talking.
babes?
Did I miss anything while I was
Yeah.
gone?
Remember, I can't turn this around.
I know.
anymore.
I'm just gonna go out there with my finger and just clean it really quick. Where did I put my hat?
Yes, we are in New York City, Pablo.
See, it's $208 million Mega Million and 88
Thank
million for the Powerball.
Yes.
Maybe I should have got the Powerball.
It looks like you have like goop on the thing.
Hold on.
We've got goop on the
How
windshields.
did I just lose my hat? I just took it off. Oh well.
Where's your hat? It's right here, honey. Hat. You want
Oh,
your
there it
hat?
is. Thank you. Hold on, I gotta turn
You're
this
gonna
off.
wipe the windshield
I
with
know, I gotta turn it off.
pickles?
No, with my finger.
Your finger? There we go. Thanks for joining us tonight. Now you get to see Danette clean the windshield wiper. She's getting to it. She's getting business. It is 10:52 in New York City. That is correct, Frank. It is
Anthony,
10:52.
just what Virginia was talking about just happened. It just caked on.
It
Look,
caked
it
on the
caked
windshield.
on.
There we go.
Wait, let me do yours. Nah, I don't have to do your side. I'm okay.
My side isn't that bad. You can do that when we get to the
I
garage.
literally took off chunks. Did you see the chunks that came off?
Nice to have you all with us. We got Ann V in the house. How you doing?
Hi,
If you
Ann.
run out of wiper fluid, stop and throw clean snow on it. You can scrub headlights with snow too in the pinch. And thank you very much for that little tip. But we're not going to run out of wiper
Nah.
fluid. We have plenty of it. We haven't used much of it.
Danette's a worry ward. We make sure everything's
Danette is a
done.
worry. Everything is always
Safety
topped off,
comes first. You don't
full.
know.
Yeah,
you don't
safety
know.
first for Danette. Michelle Marie in the house. How
Hi,
you doing,
Michelle.
Marie?
Anthony, how long have we been on? An hour? A little more?
I don't know. You can see on
Okay,
there.
hold on, let me
I
see.
never turned off the what do you call
That's
it?
all right.
In the
100,
red.
181. Oh, an hour and 13 minutes. Do you
An
want to
hour and
end it?
13 minutes. I
Wanna
guess
go
we're
for
gonna,
another 5 minutes?
Go for another 5
All right.
minutes.
Let's just
Pretty
go a little
soon.
bit.
I
Yeah, we're
think
gonna
we're
just a
probably
few more minutes. I
Running
think.
low. How much power do we have left? What's our
30%. You still got a little.
30%? Still got a little bit of power. We'll go a little bit longer, guys. Take you with us. We got 161 people in the chat. Thank
Wow,
you so
do
much,
we?
everybody, for joining
Oh,
us.
look at that!
tonight.
111 thumbs
for
up.
a little trip around 73 minutes, says Lisa, UK girl. That's how long.
Johnny
we've
says he's fun. Thank you, Lisa. Johnny says it's fun driving in the snow. I like it too. I love driving. in
Danette
anything.
likes driving.
I used to have a
everywhere,
huge tree in the front of my house, but then it got sick, so the Parks Department had to cut it down. A large branch actually fell on someone's car. Oh,
really. That's terrible when
how
things
come I
like
can
that
read
happen.
that? Come
You
on,
could
one
read
more.
that.
What does
That
that
was
mean? One more,
what was
Emily.
it? Come on, one more. I don't know.
I love this don't end. Okay, we won't end yet,
I
but
love
soon.
it, don't it? We won't end.
We're not gonna
just
make it
yet.
long
We'll make it a
because, you
little
know.
bit longer. We don't have a lot of energy left. I don't have
Yeah,
any
we
power
didn't-
packs with me.
Remember,
and
we
we could
didn't-
plug the things into the car, but it's like a pain in the neck when
No,
you do
but
it.
we didn't know we were going live. We were literally just like saying, wow, it's snowing. Let's just show everybody. And
Let's just show some snow. And thank you so much for being with us, like I said. Jenny A, who do we have? Yes, Sheila, that was a good guess. Dreamboat Annie, with a name like Dreamboat Annie, you might possibly be a person who likes art. I had that album, by the way. I had that album.
Oh my God,
On
Anthony,
vinyl.
tell
Dreamboat
them.
Annie on vinyl.
This is a small story. It's not really a story,
Wanna hear
but
a
tell
tiny
them.
story?
Let's tell them a story about, since your birthday's coming, about your 18th birthday and the woman.
On my 18th birthday.
Yeah.
But there's so many more stories about that one woman.
All right, well, let's just give them a tidbit. You can
I'll
always
give
talk
you a
about it
tidbit.
again.
I'll do one little
It's
tidbit.
very small.
There was on my 18th
Ooh, that's
birthday.
a pretty street. Let's go
Back
down
in the
there.
day, I worked as a busboy. Before, when I was a very young teenager, I worked as a busboy and also in the coat
Look
room
at this street, all white. Look at this street.
at Scotty's Restaurant on East Tremont Avenue in the Bronx. It was a place called Scotty's Restaurant, and it was a bar. It had a full bar. You know, one of them full long bars like they had in Italian restaurants, and they had a catering hall
It was
attached
mostly
to the
for
Italian
catering,
restaurant. They had like catering. They had Italian food. I liked the food there. I worked there. I had.
It was they had good
The
pizza.
Scotty's Restaurant in the Bronx.
On East Tremont
And-
Avenue.
Armis Bates met the Wilson sisters.
Ooh.
Sheila met
Sheila's
Ann.
a
I'm not
big
sure if
fan.
she met Nan. She's met Nancy. Ann. I'm not sure if she met Nancy. Anyway, so like when I was I was working there at the time that I hit my 18th birthday, and so while I celebrated at the bar.
That's
the
when you got
Italian
drunk
restaurant.
the first time.
Yeah, that was also the first time I ever got drunk.
And that
'Cause
was-
back in those
that
days.
was when you could
didn't
drink.
have to be 21. You could be 18 and drink legally.
Look, can I interrupt?
In
I'm sorry to
those
interrupt for a
olden
second.
days.
Do you see that car in front of us? And there's a car over here doing it. Does anybody else, and I hate to ask a question while you're telling your story, but how
Oh.
do you people feel about the windshield wipers up in the air?
The windshield wiper up
I
in
think
the
it's
air
kind
thing
of
that
dumb, but
people
I'm not
do.
sure if it's
It always
really a good thing.
looks weird. Maybe it is a good thing. It's because
There's so many
I
cars
guess
that
they
doing
don't
it.
want their windshield wipers to be buried under
Yeah,
the
but
snow.
what if it's frozen? All right, whatever. Go ahead. Tell your story. I'm sorry.
This is not a long story.
All right. Well, we're not
And
going to
that
be on
could
that much
easily
longer.
turn it into a
Look,
long
there's
story
another one. They got
with
the
their
windshield wipers.
interruptions.
I can't help myself.
I passed 4 or 5
shut
cars
up.
with the windshield
I did a lot of
wipers up.
talking on this whole hour ride, so it's your turn. Hey, there's some Christmas decorations. Not that you could see
Snow
it.
starting to accumulate is indeed
Yes.
true, Joe Maliga. We got
Why
173
is this guy
people with
parked
us.
this way?
Anyway, on my 18th birthday, my birthday party, as they say, was in the bar. Because you
Where
can
you
now
worked.
drink legally. And they bought me many free drinks at the bar. Now, one
Who's
of
they? Whoever
the
worked
the
there?
people that work there.
Oh, okay.
They, as in workers at the bar, they bought me many free drinks.
Look at the trees. This is pretty right here. I like this.
And
Look how
one
nice
of the
this
ladies
is.
that worked there was a girl who was a friend of my mother's. She was younger than my mother, but later on her mother became close friends with my mother. That's another story.
Oh,
I'll
God.
tell that story. I'm going to skip over that.
He has so many stories. It's
Anyway,
ridiculous.
this girl that worked there, she was a barmaid, she was a bartender, and also worked somewhere else. I'll tell you that story later too.
Oh
I'll
my
get to
God.
that. But essentially, she was the barmaid, and she was a very nice lady, and she wore big round eyeglasses, and she gave me a birthday present, which I generally refer to as my
Hi,
least
Jonathan
favorite birthday
C.
present
Hello.
of all time. I opened up the birthday present. This was my first birthday present that I ever got from someone other than my mother. I can essentially say that. So it was given to me by the girl that worked at the bar, a lady who worked at the bar. She was like in her 30s. So she gave me this thing, and I looked at it and immediately said, oh, that's, I was like, oh, it's a record album. These were the days of albums, vinyl albums. So I ripped it open, and it was a 38 special album. And I was like, oh, wow. Wild-Eyed Country Boys.
I never heard of it.
Then I never heard of them, but it was like basically they had that one hit song hold on loosely. Oh,
Never heard the song.
So hold on loosely.
Ooh,
And I was like, oh my God, I really hate 38 Special. That was what I was thinking in my head. I'd heard the song on the radio. I'd heard their other records. And boy, did I hate 38 Special. But the album cover was basically a girl walking towards a bar with a really, really short pair of shorts on and very leggy with high heel, like wedges. And I said, so like, basically like, so what made you think to get this for me?
He's like, why'd you get this album?
What gave you that idea? And she said, well, it's Coleslaw likes the song. I got,
oh God.
Cole, I'm being deeply honest with you. I hate the song.
But was that the only song on the album? It was a whole album,
songs.
right?
It was a whole album that I hated.
Well, that's what I want to know. Was there any other song you liked on it?
It was a whole album of songs I hated. I just
she didn't
said
know
that.
You, I guess.
Can I say it more
All right,
succinctly?
you hated it. Okay,
and
good.
she said, well, I got you the album because I figured you're an 18-year-old boy and there's a girl on the cover. She literally said that. That was the only reason I got the album.
She couldn't think of anything else.
She had no clue what kind of music
Why
I
didn't she
listened
just
to.
ask your mother?
My mother had no clue what kind of music I listened to.
Look at this, Alan. If you're still here, I know you're still here. Here's Aaron's.
I
look
couldn't
at the
stand it.
Look at the parking lot.
Holy smoke! Here's that parking lot to do the donuts, holla.
Oh my God! Look at the parking lot. There's not a car in here. Is there a car? There's a person walking.
My favorite store on
There's
Casino
not one
Boulevard.
car. Look at this.
Here it is. Here's
Oh,
the donut
I love
lot.
it. I love it. I love it. I love it. So is there any more?
Anthony is
that's-
going to lose control,
Look,
says
there's
Coleslaw.
already like
Oh,
circle.
I'm always losing control. I wish I could turn this camera around. Why'd you do that,
Oh,
Danette?
I don't know why I did it.
There's not even any
Wait,
control.
I'm gonna go around in a
panel
circle.
on it
I'm not
any
gonna do
longer.
wheelies, but I'm just gonna go around.
There's not even
Micro
a
Center.
control panel.
I don't know how that happened. I
Donuts,
told you I
donuts,
touched something.
donuts. Let's
Look
do
at
some
this
donuts.
parking lot. This is so cool. I love it.
Everybody's hoping for
I
donuts.
love it. I love it. I love it. All right. So, is there anything else to that story? Oh, you put it away. What did you do? You put it away on.
I put it away in my what do you call thingy? And what do they call that thing? You know, the place you put your albums, your record rack underneath the stereo. We had an actual stereo.
You had what did you have? A stereo? Did you have like a?
we had a stereo.
Did you have like a?
We had a woofer.
You had a
No,
woofer?
I didn't have a woofer. I had just like
Does
two
this make you
tweeters.
dizzy if I keep going around in circles?
No, I don't care.
Not you. I meant them.
Does it make
Hey,
you guys
Alan,
dizzy?
you remember the National Wholesale
Remember
Liquidators?
National Liquidators?
When my parents first moved here,
They
my
got a
mother was in
Liquidators.
love with that place. The place had crap. It was garbage. But every once in a while, you would find something you couldn't find nowhere else.
That is correct.
This is like a slow donut. It's a very slow donut. You're absolutely right.
This is a slow
Frank.
donut.
I'll take a couple old-fashioned donuts. Everybody wants donuts now.
I'll take a couple of
It's
old
all about the
fashions.
donuts.
This is near Casino Boulevard. That is correct, Jonathan C. We are very close to. We are like very close to Casino Boulevard.
You know what I'm gonna do now? I'm gonna do the. I'm gonna do the
There's
eights.
Micro Center.
I'm gonna do the eights.
She's gonna do figure
You get
eights
dizzy,
now.
Anthony. You tell me. I'm gonna do figure eights.
If anyone gets busy, this is a good place to blow bubbles. CK really likes bubbles. There's somebody just walking through the parking lot.
I love that I have the whole parking lot to myself. There's not one other car
Finally,
here.
I can easily find parking and nothing's
Oh
open.
my God, I love it. You know what? This is what my father did. Not here. We lived in the
That
Bronx.
supermarket used to be open all
Key
night.
food. Nobody's
the key
open.
Food over there.
I feel
Nothing's
sorry
open.
for this woman. I almost want to give her a ride. She's like walking in the middle
Are you
of
going anywhere, lady?
Oh, there's other people. They're coming from the stores. I feel like I'm going to scare them. I better not
to
go
a
too
break
close.
stand.
Anyway, my father, when he taught me how to drive, See, I didn't clean your side, and look at all the snow on it. Anyway,
Barbara McPeak, how you doing, Barbara?
we lived not far from the Hutchinson River Parkway in the Bronx.
We are doing donuts in the snow.
We're doing
I know
donuts.
It doesn't
Wait,
seem to make
we can
any
even go over
sense.
here and do donuts. Wait, here's the other part of it. So anyway, my father, we lived right by the entrance of the Hutchinson River Parkway, and my father said, "Okay, you trust me?" I said, "Yeah." He goes, "Look, somebody else did a donut, you see?" And I
Someone else was donutizing.
I said, "Why?" I said, "Do you trust me?" He said, "Yes." And he said, "Okay, get on the highway." I went from 1 block straight down the block to get on the highway. It was my first time behind the wheel. I said, "No, I'm not getting on the highway." I was like, "No, I don't want to get on the highway." Get on the highway.
Get on the highway, you son of a bitch.
That's what you want to do when you're teaching someone how to drive. Scare the shit out of them.
This person's just rambling.
They got to go home.
Rambling
now,
through the
if we
snow.
had a puppy or a dog, oh my God, they would go nuts here.
What the hell is flashing in the window of the 99-cent store?
That's a Christmas decoration. They didn't turn off. Anyway.
How about don't drive into a pole?
I almost drove straight into that pole. Did you see that? Because you had me looking in the store.
Joe Maliga might need Dramamine.
Anyway, so I got
maple cream donuts is Frank McCloud's
maple cream
fault.
with some bacon on top. McCloud putting in his order. Where's Patrick? He's got to take the order. Anyway, so he told me to go on the hutch, and then that was it. When I got off the hutch, I was like, "This is a piece of cake. I could drive anywhere now."
Yeah, keep your eyes peeled for poles in the middle of the.
And that was it. So then he took
middle of the road.
You know, he used to take the 3 of us when we were younger. He used to take us. Listen to this. The reason he trusted us and he knew I could do it was because when we were growing up, my father would take us to what is it called? Jones Beach. You know the parking lots in Jones Beach? They're like the hugest, most biggest parking lots. Especially in the early morning or late afternoon when everybody would leave. And it would be like miles of parking lot. And my father would let us drive. He would do shit you're not allowed to do. He would be like 14 years old or 13, and he would let us all go behind the wheel slowly, you know, just test it out. And that's what we did. And I already knew how to use I didn't know how to use everything, but I already knew what it felt like to use the, what do you call it? What is this called?
The steering wheel?
Steering wheel. You know I don't remember what
then
those are called.
Then it was just asking me desperately, what is this called? And
I'm like whacking the steering wheel. Yeah, so I already knew what it felt like.
I learned very quickly to use,
but apparently...
what is this thing that turns?
So apparently he knew that I wasn't going to get into an accident. But I was scared. I didn't want to go on the highway. And to tell you the truth, I feel... Maybe it's just because he did that I feel that the highway is easier to drive than regular streets. It's just easier to me, you know?
Is it?
I don't know.
Is it really?
I just feel like how hard it is. Other than the fact that you're going 50, 30, 70, whatever miles per hour, it's pretty much just stay between the two lines and go straight. I mean, how hard is it? You use your directionals, it's
more
really
like
not
a
hard.
crawler, says H. Welch. You know, I gotta admit, I know it's just...
Your side is freezing
I like
up.
a crawler.
Look at it.
Hey, Keith Logan. Keith Logan
Hi,
in the
Keith.
house. How you doing? Welcome aboard. Welcome to this wonderful little house.
Drive to downtown. Who's saying
SDK.
that? Oh, hi.
SADK.
Now it's an hour and
doing,
28 minutes. So we said we weren't going to be on long. I think we should end.
We said we were going to be on not that long. Now, of course, we could drive to downtown, but I don't think we will.
Not only that, downtown's not going to. If we go to Manhattan right now, you're going to see no snow. Obviously,
that'll be the interesting thing. You won't see much snow
because you won't see what you'll see in the boroughs. Honestly, one of these days when it snows, I'm going to take you to the Bronx. You're going to see like as if it's a bad storm.
Look,
you know,
there's
I'm
parts
right.
of the Bronx where it probably looks like we had 5 inches of snow.
Let me tell you something. You think that there's no plowing? There's no salt. You're pretty much ignored.
So, especially in the old days, it was like salt. They never heard of it.
Salt? What's salt?
The food was very flavorless.
We have pepper, but we don't have salt.
We have pepper for the ground,
no
but
salt
not
for
salt.
you. No salt for you.
It was only pepper.
Exactly. Anyway,
can I live with you guys if I move to New York City?
Yes,
you guys seem like great people, says SADK.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Come on down.
Driving
live
is
with
serious
us.
business. What is? Oh, Stephanie, how are you? Stephanie Stearns is here, Aunt.
Hey,
Did you see her?
Steph, how
Wait,
you
what
doing?
did Hala say? I'm missing it.
What did Hala say? You missing it? Driving to is serious business. Remember that line from American Graffiti. Yes, driving is very serious business.
What did Steven say? He just said something.
Steven just said, Danette, did you ever go back for the meatball parm?
No.
Not yet.
Steven!
Not yet. That is still on the agenda.
I just said when we first started that that's what I've been craving, and I've been thinking of you because I know you wanted to get that too. Like you would want that too. I definitely want to go back. Maybe we'll go and critique it, Aunt.
Alan says only the sidewalks in Manhattan have snow right now. The streets are just wet.
Exactly. That's what I was saying.
Salt Bay, says Major Minis. Jack, yes.
Salt Bay.
So we have to get a guy to roll. Up in the Bronx, you have to just have a guy
snow?
walk around and throw salt off his elbow.
I wish I could stop
to, like,
the
make it
windshield
melt.
wipers to show you. Let me see if I could do it slow. Can you see that Anthony's windshield wipers, the ones on the right, you can't see it, is caked with ice.
Yeah, then that's the one that didn't
because
wipe.
I didn't wipe
one
that
on
one.
my side.
The one on my side, I had
only
to
wiped
chisel
her
it off.
side.
Oh my God.
We'll get that before we park the car.
That was so much fun going to Aaron's. I got to remember that.
That was kind of fun.
Like
that was fun.
See, but over here, this shouldn't be. This car's going through here, but you
Patrick
see.
says, "What a great community here." I totally agree with you, Patrick.
Oh, I love our
We have a
community.
nice
We have
gang of
such
people
nice
here, a
people.
nice, wonderful group.
Yes.
Anyone that's in the chat or like visiting with us, consider subscribing. Consider saying hi. A lot
Become a
of people, a lot of
genius
new
like the
people
rest of us.
have said hi tonight, and we really appreciate
This is where
that.
we started,
and
see?
we appreciate you guys joining the group. You're gonna find some really nice people here.
Yeah, the best.
Some fun people. Some people are funny as heck. Some people are like kind and sweet.
Yes.
Everybody's kind and sweet, but
Everybody's
some
nice.
people are going to be funny as heck. Some people are very interesting. You're going to find interesting people, funny people, like knowledgeable people. You're going to find people that'll like throw out trivia or bits of knowledge about places that we're at. You're going to be able to hang around with us. And
look, I came down the street because they have the lights.
Have a good
Isn't
time.
that nice?
We got
like
Tea
the
with
lights.
D, which I like
Tea
that
with
name in
D.
the house.
Ooh,
Hi
cool.
there, I'm Tea with D. I just came across your channel and I'm loving you guys.
Oh,
I'm from
wonderful.
Ontario, Canada.
Oh,
welcome
wow.
in, welcome
You're used to
aboard
the-
from Ontario.
You're
I'm
used to
certain
the cold.
You are used to the cold and a little bit of snow, I would say. And welcome and thanks for coming in, Tea with D. We got Capri in the house, by the way. Hi, Capri.
Oh, hi, Capri.
I didn't say hello to you yet. I saw you slip on in. We said, told your mom to say hi to you, and now we'll just say hi to you right off the baseball bat.
Let me show
Tea
them
with
one
D,
more.
I'm sitting
So
here.
now it's going to be over an hour and a half.
Tea
You see
with
what
D
I
says,
said?
I'm
not
sitting
too
here
long?
with my girls, and we love your accent.
Aw, thank you.
People seem to like Danette's accent and
My
accent.
only problem, I'm embarrassed. I literally am embarrassed to say pause. Like pause the button.
Pause is the one that's doing for you.
Pause,
it's not coffee
yeah.
or talk.
I like the like I say coffee normal. Everybody says it the way I
say
do.
coffee the way I do,
Come
and
on,
maybe
I'm
you like
saying
it
it
and
like
you don't.
no, I'm saying
Listen,
it
my
like
nails
everybody
are like
else.
butter.
Listen, coffee, talk. Let's talk and have some coffee. We're gonna talk and have some coffee
H. Welch
when
is
we
in
go
Toronto,
to dim
by
sum.
the way.
Ooh,
H. Welch is in
nice.
Toronto.
Thank you for sharing
Tea
that.
with D, join the fun. H. Welch says, I'm in Toronto. Yes, yes, yes.
Look at
also,
the
we
snow.
have
Look at the snow coming down.
Ryu Jones saying, hello, everyone. How you doing? RJ
Hi, Patricia
U.
Johnson.
I don't want to mispronounce that, but
What are
I'm
you
thinking
saying,
it's
April? Did I miss it?
RJ.
Hi.
Let me just call you
Hi,
Jonesy.
Hi, D. Michael. I didn't see you there.
Good to see you. Diana Gonzalez is in the house.
I don't have the
Hello, guys. Here
defroster on because I'm
in
warm.
Chicago, we are having bitter minus 30-degree cold. Schools are closed tomorrow. I will
What?
be home, and
Oh my
thank you. I
God.
received my poster.
Yay!
I retried posting it to your email. I'm not sure you saw it yet.
No,
I'll take a look at the email. I haven't looked at
If
the
you
email
did it
since
today, since about
for the last
6
couple
o'clock,
of hours.
I
Since
think-
around 6 o'clock.
Yeah,
was the
6
last time I
o'clock or
checked
7
emails.
o'clock.
So,
We left the house about
Yes.
7:15, so we haven't been
coffee
home.
and dim sum perfect together,
Now it's
says
4
Damon
hours.
Dunn.
Yeah, we're gonna have some tea. dim sum. Dim sum.
We're
comes with
so
tea.
happy you got the poster, Diana.
Yes, I can't wait to see it in your.
Thank you ever so much.
In your classroom.
I haven't checked all the trackings on everybody, so I'm not sure. The one I'm most not sure of is the thing we sent to Myrna. Myrna's not in the chat tonight.
Yeah, but it always takes longer.
It might take longer.
Although we sent it the same day we
sent it the same
Lisa's.
day. Yes. Lisa's got there surprisingly
Irma's
fast.
the only one that still has not got. We did not get her address yet. And is Irma in the chat?
Irma might be gone now.
Okay.
Luke Honey Thunder says,
Oh, I
greetings
love that
from
name.
I love your handle, Luke Honey Thunder.
Oh
Greetings from Newcastle, England, in the UK.
Oh, I love it. I love when other countries come in.
Glad to see
we
you
have
in
Jamaica,
the house, Luke.
Canada,
welcome aboard.
England. What was the other one? Finland.
We had some from Trinidad already tonight.
Here's another parking lot.
Here is another parking lot.
I literally
tonight
have
we're
to
doing
stop and
parking
clean your
lots.
side. I can't see out of that side. Look, you can't even see the stores. Look how bad
And
it
I
is.
can't even see the
Look,
stores.
I'm going to show you the stores here. It's so bright in here. Usually it's dark. But because the snow is coming down. Oh, wow. All right, let me go back
says
out.
we're having super scary dense fog over here in Central California.
Really? That's when you want to stay in. You don't want to go out.
Ron, TV Metro
Hi, Ronnie.
just joins
How
the
are you?
fray. How you doing, Ron?
All right, I'll be
Welcome
right back.
aboard.
I have
Danette
to
is getting out
clean
of the
this
car
again.
momentarily.
And it's literally sticking to the hood. You
To
see, it's
smush
turning
off
into
the car.
ice. Like it's really getting cold. I think the temperature went down. It used to say 34. Now it says 27.
Yeah, we'll be hopping back home pretty soon. May Ace, how you doing? Felipe G in the house, saying hi to Ron. There's Danette walking in front of the camera. I could flip the camera around to me if it wasn't for the fact that Danette lost the control board somewhere along the way. That's my girl.
Do you see that? This is what Virginia was talking about. Anthony, it's frozen. The temperature's going down.
That's all right. It's about 10 degrees warmer in the garage.
All right, let me do mine's frozen. Let me do that. I'm coming back in.
Okay, babes. Oh, I got some ice in the car here. Get the hell out of the car. What the heck was that? I wasn't even looking.
By the way, Hala, I don't have the defrost on because I'm so warm. We're driving around so long. I actually have the air on us. It's really warm in here.
Danette has the air conditioner.
See, this wouldn't happen if I had to defrost it in the glass, but I figured if it gets really bad, I can eventually put it on. You have the sound on.
What the hell? How did that happen?
You must have touched it.
No, I'm touching too many
My
things
hands are going to
lately.
freeze. My hands are nice and warm. Actually, I was more cold in the house. There was no heat on. That's another reason why I wanted to get out, you know?
The honeymoon is over.
What was I going to say? I forgot what I was saying.
Her hands are going to freeze, CAK says.
Hey,
CAK, very concerned for your hands. Thank you, Danette.
No,
your
I'm
hands
fine.
were going to freeze.
I have these abominable snowman gloves that Anthony bought me. They're amazing.
That's the thing, Carol.
Ever since I got
Danette
cold
loves
in Bryant Park.
the one thing that I got Danette for Christmas that she really does
Not the
love.
one thing. I love everything.
I know,
Stop.
I'm teasing.
Except for that.
The thing
What
that
was
I
that
got,
stupid
Danette,
thing you got me?
That
Oh, that's
stupid thing
right.
was the giant spelunking
Nah, it wasn't
gear.
stupid. I just thought it was big, and we already.
You
I already
missed
had
the
one.
spot when she comes back.
Yeah.
Remember to say that.
Look,
Coleslaw.
this is Associated Fresh. Is that a Key Food or is that?
I think it's associated as a different company.
We never tried that place. Well, we don't come here.
Kobe
very often.
Robin. We don't really come into here that often.
This family dentist place right here used to be a Hallmark store, and I loved it.
Oh, this was
Oh,
a
we
nice
miss
Hallmark
it.
store.
It was such
It's
a
hard
great...
to find Hallmark stores
I know.
anymore outside of like a couple here
There's
and
some
there.
in Long Island, and I believe there's some in Manhattan.
It might be. There's at
What were you
least
gonna
one
say,
in
Ed?
Manhattan. What was I gonna say? I forgot. What were we talking about?
I don't know. What were you talking
now
about?
I forgot something.
Oh, here's a Popeyes we've never seen before.
Rubbing
They're
alcohol
not
helps from letting the water freeze on the windshield,
Oh,
says
yeah.
Breezy. That's true.
Remember
It's
when-
snowing in New York, says Marco
Yeah.
21st.
Marco.
Yes, it is. Thanks everyone for joining us tonight.
We're gonna go
161 people.
I'm gonna go around this parking lot one more time. So we're gonna go again one more time, and then I think we're gonna end it.
Yeah,
I
think we're
I
gonna
just
go
want to
around
enjoy
one more
the
time.
snow.
Then we're gonna end it, and
I
we'll
like the snow
probably,
on the floor.
like
I wanna
pop
see
off.
it.
Normally
Pop
we
off.
turn the camera around.
Yeah, I know. Can't even show us. Well, you saw us in the beginning, right?
You saw us in the beginning. You can go back. We look like a couple from New York.
Well, you just saw me outside.
You saw the net. The net is wonderful.
Oh, thanks.
I think
honey.
Associated is part of the Whole Foods chain, says Alan. I'm not.
Oh, okay.
I know they're part of some sort of chain. They're not affiliated with Key Food.
See, I wanted to come in the
not a
parking
Key
lots,
Food.
Aunt, because the parking lots have the white, fresh snow on the floor.
Yes.
You know, and
What's interesting is there's still cars parked
I like
here.
driving in this too. I know some people are afraid, but as long as it's powder and not black ice, and as long as it's like you go slow, you're fine. You know?
Isn't it interesting there's still cars parked in this park?
Yeah, no, they're parked for overnight because these stores are closed. So you notice most of them are vans and stuff. They people live across
Electrical
the street.
people.
Yeah, this is across the street. You know, so the people parking here, they have to
Yeah.
move it in the morning.
Build us a snowman, says
That's
Robert.
not enough.
Robert Kaczynski in the house.
Robert,
you
how are
doing?
you?
Pammy J in the house looks like Canada.
Looks like Canada. And look at that. I just cleaned it and it's sticking again. That's how fast. I'm assuming in the
it's
morning.
it's a little bit.
This is the thing that stinks. I was thinking, like, if it gets a little higher and it gets worse, maybe I'll go out and do a short tomorrow or something. But tomorrow, we're supposed to have rain, freezing rain. And so all of this is going to be washed away and it's
it
going to
won't
be wet.
rain.
And that's
Emma
slush
G, how
and
you
stuff.
doing? Better late
Hi,
than
Emma.
never, says Emma.
See, this is all parking, like, over here to the right. You're supposed to head on parking. You see that? And
Emma, hope you're feeling better. She's been ill since
Oh,
yesterday.
no.
Just woke up.
I feel
Again,
I'm sorry
it's
for
4
that.
a.m. in England here, and 24 degrees Fahrenheit where she is in England.
What
It's
did-
chilly in England too,
Cards
I've
at
heard.
Hallmark are crazy. Yeah, I'm not really mostly talking about the cards, Stephen, but that's a good point. What I like about the Hallmark stores, Anthony likes the little gifty
I like
things.
the gifty
and
things. I used to get all sorts of
Sometimes
gifts
the Hallmark
at Hallmark
ornaments.
stores and things.
Yeah,
and the
but it
Hallmark
is expensive.
ornaments
You're
we always
absolutely
like going
right.
to look at.
I can't believe we can't turn this around and say goodbye. Anthony, wait, Hollis says something. Say what you will about... Okay, let me put my... Now that I stopped so I can read a little bit.
Hey, Mace. Yes,
Hi, May.
I love
How
that
are
you're
you?
live streaming, but I want you to be safe. Thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
saying
We're
that,
gonna go
May.
home. We're gonna drive
Yeah,
home.
we're gonna
in a
go
little
drive
bit.
home in a few
Let me
minutes
see.
now.
Let me go back. Hold on. Snow Angels.
Snow Angels.
Two
is
cards
correct.
at $20. Yeah, isn't that nuts? It's crazy.
Do donuts. We did some donuts already,
McDonald's
Robert.
is open. Yeah, McDonald's is open, and so is Taco Bell. But we just had dinner not that long ago. I just got here. Don't end yet. Oh, Ronnie. Wait. I love that you were left. Wait, where's Holla? I know I was reading something. Oh man, it's gone. What was Holla saying?
No, I know it was a statement, Marco.
Wait a minute. Say what you will about the headlight, but you got a lot of content from that gift, Anthony. Good job. What headlight?
Oh, the headlight, the thing for your head, the
Oh,
flashlight.
we got a lot of content from that?
Dude,
Why?
well, we did a little bit, I guess. That thing that we used it a couple of times.
Notice how when you're in sun, when you're in, let me see, look, that's me with the lights off. The lights are off. Isn't that pretty? Look at that. Isn't that pretty on the floor?
Nice.
Diana, thank you guys. I reviewed
Very
my
nice.
Christmas card today. I love it. Gingerbread man, adorable. You're welcome.
You like the gingerbread man?
Yeah, we're going to end it in a
Glad to hear
few
that.
minutes. Hallmark ornaments are great. I have some really nice ones. So do we. We have them over the years. Carol, actually, yeah,
Papyrus
Papyrus,
says
yeah. I
ridiculously
stopped getting them.
expensive.
They're ridiculous.
I used to get them for
I
Danette
told
all
Anthony
the time.
stop. Unless
But,
it's something
like,
amazing.
It has to be amazing now.
I don't even look at them. They're too
It
expensive.
has to be an amazing
Look, and that's
card for me to
the
go
actual.
Papyrus.
Now I have the headlights on. What was I going to say? Everybody's hungry. What was I going to say?
Everybody's hungry.
Oh, Carol, I'm still thinking about you wanting the little tiny calendar from Hallmark. James, I believe, was it James, Anthony, Locomotives? That, see, I don't have, my
Locomotives?
brain doesn't work. Sent me a little,
No,
I'll
it
show
wasn't
to you.
James. It
No,
was
Joe Maliga.
Joe Maliga.
Joe Maliga sent. Yes, thank you, Joe, so much. I use it
Thanks,
every
Joe.
single
Danette
day.
loves tiny
Oh my God, that
calendars. I
little
told Joe in
calendar.
an
I love
email
it.
to him.
You never got your gift in the mail? Anthony, check Sunshine NYC.
Who never got a gift?
Wait, did you
I never
win?
got my
Oh,
gift
I
in the
feel I
mail,
can't
Danette.
remember nothing.
Oh, you didn't?
You didn't?
I'm gonna have to check that
All right,
one
well,
out.
yeah, we're gonna have to check. I'm gonna live stream till tomorrow afternoon unless the battery goes. Oh, you're live streaming? Okay. The gifts, the gloves.
Oh, Johnny has the
I didn't know
call on the
that.
porch.
I'm doing better, but still recovering from losing Mary. I know, Ronnie, it's gonna take time. I know.
Jan Goodwin says, thanks so much, Danette and Anthony. Stay warm, be well. I'm so glad I stopped by.
Oh,
Steph
that's
sent me.
wonderful.
Thanks for being sent
Oh,
by.
thank
Thanks
you,
to
Steph. Steph
for
is
sending
amazing.
someone nice to us. We love always having nice people, new people. We feel for it. We like it.
Oh, you're
Thank
welcome,
you so
Emma.
much.
It's always great to see you, always, every one of you. Something happened in Lincoln. Someone rammed cars, including a car. Okay, cool. So you've seen it before. I don't know what you guys are talking about. But anyway, we're going to end it now, right, Aunt?
Yes.
And we're going to be
end
live
things.
for sure on Sunday. Saturdays, we don't know what time yet if we do it. But Sunday, did you pick a time yet? 3, 4, 5?
Sunday, I think it's going to be about 3 o'clock. Saturday,
All right.
we're probably going to be live also.
Oh,
but
10%. We
could
got to
not
end this.
tell
We have
you.
no time. We have nothing
We're
left.
running out of gas.
I don't want to lose everybody without saying
We're
goodbye.
running out of power. Thank you so much for joining
Thank you,
us
Sheila.
for this this
It's
little
hard,
bitty
CAK.
live
It's
stream.
hard to go
We
to the
really
calendar on the
appreciate
phone.
it.
I know.
If you want to,
Thank you, Damon.
if you
What,
want
you
to
wanna
take
go
the
outside?
phone, no, if you want to take the phone off the thing,
Oh, okay. We'll do that. Hold on. That's a good
you can
idea. We'll just
turn
turn
it
it around and say goodbye.
we'll turn it around.
If you can see us from here. And we don't have the gimbal, so there you
We
go.
don't have the gimbal.
I think we're together.
Guys,
Do you
we're
see
here
us?
together.
Go ahead and
Hopefully
do
you
that.
can see us.
Well, you should
I'm
see
looking.
it.
Yeah,
Where
I
is
can
it?
see
Go
it.
to the right.
But there's a delay. Remember, there's always a delay, honey. Anyways, guys, we're so happy you could come and join us.
Okay, there
See,
it is.
There
Hold
we
on,
are.
hold
We're
on.
now on camera.
Okay.
There we are. See, I think we're on the camera. How's it going? We're so happy you guys could join us for a quick little get-together here in the snow.
Bye, Felipe. Bye, Coastal
Bye,
Carols. I
Felipe.
can't
Bye,
see anything
everybody.
here.
Bye, everybody. Thank you so much for coming along with us.
Thank you, Patrick
Thanks
and
to
George.
all of our
Myrna!
new friends. Hi, Myrna. We were just
Thank you,
mentioning
HC teacher. Thank you, Robert. Thank you, Ron. Thank you, all our moderators. What is Alan saying? Thank you,
Joey
DNA. I
Cora.
love seeing
Thank
Fresh
you
Meadows.
I love
So
seeing
maybe
Fresh
we'll do
Meadows.
more card
Great
rides.
to see you guys.
Hi, Pammy J.
We just want to thank everybody for coming along.
Yeah.
And
Floor it.
it's not time to floor it tonight. We're gonna just say goodnight to you guys.
We're going to go home and have some cookie.
Thanks for
I'll review it and see if it's any good.
Thanks to everybody for coming along. Thank you for your generosity of your time. And we love having you. And we will see you again really soon. And we're going to twirl the camera
So
around.
we can press the button.
So we can press the button.
Remember,
And
this
as
was...
we'll always say, I think it's time to say goodnight, folks.
Good night,
and thanks for being
farewell.
with us.
Da-da-da-da-da. Bye,
We'll
everyone.
see you
We love
real
you. We'll see you soon.
I'll feed a Zane.
And as I always say, bye, Armist. As I always say, sweet dreams. Love that. Love that. As I always say, don't stress out this week. Don't stress out. Don't let anybody stress you out. Okay? You have a great week. We'll see you soon. Go ahead, Aunt.
Yes. Press the button, Frank.
Bye.
And see you next time.